and welcome. Is my camera all right? Yeah, okay. I moved it. I wasn't sure. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the classiest place on earth. My name's ClassyKatie. It might be morning for you, and it might not. Does it matter? No. It's morning fucking somewhere, so we're going to go with it. Happy days. I got my shit working, and my soul feels replenished. I feel insane. I wish I was lying when I told you that Destiny took 3 days to download. I wish it was a lie. It is not. Why is it 90 gigs? Jesus fuck on a cock ass. I'm not angry, you are. We were all just fucking resub for 40 months.
Holy shit. That's forever. Thank you so much for resubbing to the class, keeping the class alive, and hailing Satan.
Me too.
Thank you very much. I don't even... Damn, dude. Pyro gifted 5 subs in the channel already? What is happening? Fishman. Tekken. Tekken? Or Tekken? I don't know. I might have fucked your name up. They're splitting... Stop it. My chat split everybody's names in half. Get out of here. Sally the Altar Boy, Erican, and King are your all boas of the highest order. Please go forth and be consensual in every way because nothing in this world is sexier than pure, sober consent. And thank you for the bits. Kendo with 1,000 bits. What the fuck? What is this? I just watched my camera move a little bit. That cord is going to be the end of me, I swear to God. A cord should not be heavier than the product it is hooked to. Lord. Thank you for the hype train and for the gifted... What the fuck is going on? Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the resubs. And thank you for the hype train. Mel, good morning. How are you? And that's after they yanked 3 expansions out of it. Wait, they yanked 3 expansions out of it and still 90 gigs? What in the fuck shit? Dude, I haven't reinstalled ESO yet because of this. This is the only reason I haven't reinstalled ESO is this shit. It's so too big. Like, what the fuck? Kendo, thank you for the biddies, you crazy fuck. And Chief Greenleaf with that fucking... Thank you for the tier 2 sub for 30... What the...
It's too long and hard! That's what she wants to say.
Thank you very much for the resub. Jesus Christ. Good morning, BDO. Stop grabbing my ears. Did I grab your ears? I apologize. But also not. Anon Animalia, thank you so much for resubbing the class, keeping the class alive, and giving it 8 swings. I appreciate you. And for everyone out there, do not forget to use your Prime sub. Bezos makes 8 million a minute. Let's maybe take $5 out of his greasy G-string for a second. Yeah? Yeah. Great plan. Thank you for using your Prime. You don't have to use them here. I'm not, like, shilling that hard, but Jesus Christ, just don't leave them, please. That is so bright. Out of here. Out of here with that bright screen. Wow. I just had to look at Destiny. Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking tit farts. Jesus Christ on a corn dog. What the fuck? Tombadils, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Crispy. Crispy, you're a butt wizard of the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in every way because nothing in this world is sexier and you know it. Thank you. What in the fuck, cock dick? Hello, Duck. How are you? Good morning, Greg. Kendo just gifted 10 subs in the chat. What is going on? Happy Faded Friday. I am not stoned at all. This is intense. Thank you very much for gifting 10 subs in the chat, you psycho pants. What the fuck? Suffocated, Loznay, Scythen, Hershey Crisp, Joker, Billion, Halcyon, Dramonic, Fridge Ninja, and the Griff Cannon. You're all but wizards of the highest order. Please go forth and be consensual in every way because nothing else in this world is sexier than pure, sober consent. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. I'm overwhelmed and I'm sweating. What the fuck? Thank you for the never-ending generosity and kindness and the hype train. Feels weird to say thanks for a hype train. It's there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I had better, but gracias. Thank you. I'm overwhelmed. Thank you. Good God. Are you going to make me want to play some D2 on my day off? I might. I re-download. So if you don't have a Twitter, good job. You're doing really good at life. Yes, my whole plan was to play Destiny this week. And downloading the game has been an extreme sport in its fucking self. 3 days. 3 days it took to download. 3. Which means I did not play games at all yesterday because I just sat here watching it download all day. And then it finished. And I was like, oh God, we can stream tomorrow. I'm so bonerific. I wake up this morning, power on my PCs, open up Steam. Without me clicking a thing. I clicked nothing. All I did was open Steam. It started downloading Destiny from ground zero. I didn't even open the game. I did nothing. So I just like screamed a lot, and I'm very like nah! Today because of that. Like I just can't take when things don't work. The fury is so strong. However, it's done. It's finally done. It is downloaded. It's finally fucking done. It's just too much for me. It's just fucking too much. Well, sorry. That's what I was hearing, that like everybody's Steam was crashing while they were trying to download it. And I guess yesterday, like they pushed another update or took the server down for 2 hours or something. Like, so if you were downloading during that time, it just said, go fuck yourself. Yeah, the hotfix. So I apologize for not being here yesterday, but I was so just like, if I just let it be, it'll do it. I just gotta, C-Town just gifted a sub to Besso. You fuck. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to my friend Besso. Besso, you know what's up. Enjoy your emotes and be consensual in all ways. I love you. Thank you for the hype train. We're in level 5 of a hype train. If you don't know what a hype train is and you're new to Twitch, it's just a way to get free emotes from Twitch by giving money to a streamer. That's it. You don't have to participate, and it doesn't make you less of a person. I love you all the same. But thank you for the support of my channel. I appreciate you. I'm overwhelmed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I already did it, Mark. I downloaded Destiny. Destiny's one of my favorite games ever. Like I have like a girl group of females who stream Destiny, who when we go to cons together, we get together, just us, and get so fucked up we don't remember ourselves. Like, I love Destiny. But I'm a PvPer. You guys know this. I love me some Crucible. And they fucked it over sideways. And so, similar to ESO, I was just like, I'm not going to pound my head against a wall of pain anymore. Like, I'm just not going to do it. It's not fun. So I got rid of all of them and I stopped playing any of it. Not really considering that someday I might want to re-download it. And it's 90 gigs. It's over 90 gigs. Destiny 2 is over 90. Kendo, thank you for the biddies. What the fuck? You are way kind. Thank you very much for the very generous support of the channel. Jesus Christ. 20 gig patch, right? And I think that's what must have restarted it. Oh, cocky. I can cheers. Would you like me to cheers for you? I haven't cheers yet today, but I did clean my bong and I put it in the fridge, so it's like she icy. She's all foggy because she's freezing cold. But we can cheers for Cocky because Cocky's at work. Oh, I love Destiny is so much fun. Like, honestly, Lizzie, if you ever get a chance to try it out, it's a very fun game. There's different classes you can pick from. And like C-Town and I were messaging on Twitter this morning because he was trying to help me with the game, getting it to fucking work. And I told him I've seen a ton of people re-roll new tunes completely for this patch, this huge update that's come out, like starting over, because the characters have so much more customization and shit like that. And I think I might. I kind of want to re-roll, like, just because it's been years. I don't remember the last time I played Destiny. I don't think I've played it in this house. Did I? I don't think I've played Destiny since before COVID. Jesus Christ. That's a while. But I don't really remember all of it. And the story's awesome. Like, it's not a bad story. It's one of the few games I pay attention to the story. And you guys know me. I don't listen to anything. I'm a click-through dialogue queen. I listen to the story in Destiny. It's one of the few. It's just good. And the voice acting's phenomenal, and the characters are dope, and Cade breaks my heart. I tried to find you guys know I don't like pop figures, pop Funkos, just because they're like clutter. It's just clutter, and they're all top-heavy, and they don't stand up, and they drive me crazy. But I do have a very few pop Funkos that are very special. Like, I have a couple from Ghost the Band. I have a couple Ghost the Band. Rod got me one, and Eliza got me one. Like, collectors pop Funkos. But I do have a Cade pop Funko I got right after, and I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I wanted to bring it out, though, today to put him on display for us, and I don't know where he is. It's been a very long while. I can't remember the last time I played it. I just got so bitter. The first one through the story's gone now. No shit. So they've completely revamped it. Wow. I've been watching since just before COVID, and I don't remember seeing it. Yeah, I don't think I've played since before COVID, which is kind of crazy. But it's one of those games. It's a shoot 'em up game, but you can like fly. Like, you got little jet boosters sometimes, or you can run really fast depending on the class you pick. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a very user-friendly game. Like, it's a heavy game, but I feel like it's easy to jump into. I don't know. I don't feel like I needed any specific skills to be good at the game, and I play on a controller. Whereas, like, ESO, I would never play on a controller. Not saying one's harder than the other. It's just ESO, there's a lot more shit. Early 2019 was the last time I played. I'm so lost. That's me too, Mind. I'm seriously, I don't know what I remember the main points, like Cade, obviously, and my favorite characters. But other than that, I kind of just want to re-roll. So I think that's what I'm going to do. The hype train is completed. Thank you very much for your never-ending generosity and support of my stream. I don't deserve it. I never feel like I will, but thank you, and I will never take it for granted. Thank you. Is there a region I need to pick up so I can play with y'all? So if I re-roll a tune, I'm going to be starting base game, like base game, base story. I have the, what's it called? Season Pass. I have the Season Pass, whatever their version of the Season Pass is. So I already have all the DLCs, so I don't know what the DLC is specific. Like, does anybody know? Genghis, did you roll a new tune? I've seen so many people roll new characters for this one. All I remember is that I really like Hunter, and the time I saw someone named Lego Yoda Death, shut up, Sound MP3, that's a beautiful name. I love Hunter too. Hunter and Titan, I haven't honestly decided which one I want to re-roll yet. Titan is, I think I'm the best at a Titan because I have this terrible habit of just running into firefights face first, regardless of my class or anything. Like, I'm like, ooh, look, battle, just run into it. So Titans I tend to be like just better at because they they're your tank. They're the Titan. They're beefy. So I might do that, but Hunters are the most fun in my opinion. I don't know what I want to do. I fucking hate Warlocks. Each to their own. Hate it. I cannot do it. I hate Warlocks. The jump fucks me up. Ooh, I'm leaving for my trip on Tuesday and I have some anxiety about it. Why? Well, that's a dumb question. We all have anxiety about traveling. Do you know what causes your anxiety? Because you can kind of, like, I've found that I can mind fuck myself with anxious things by, like, acknowledging, sitting down, writing down what makes me anxious, and getting that out of the way first. Just doing it, even though it sucks and makes me anxious. I just, like, get it out of the way. I don't know, though. It depends on what your triggers and stuff are. The seasons are separate and supplemental to the actual expansion stories, right? That's what I thought, yeah. They just finished redesigning all the subclasses. I know, that's why I want to roll a new tune. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I'm kind of like jittery from it. I'm a hunter. I like hunter because I jump around a lot and shoot things with my revolver. That's literally what I do as a Aquarion. When I'm a hunter, I have the dual revolvers and I just jump around and shoot things constantly. That's all I do. That's my life, yeah. But I think I'm a better teammate as a tank because I die a lot less. I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to do. I've seen so many funny names lately. Mara Sov's OnlyFans. That was a name in the game. Oh, that's beautiful. I think your message got blocked because you gotta say OnlyCans, but I know what you're saying. And Mara Sov's thighs. That's fucking great. I'd probably be boring and just be ClassyKatie. I'm so fucking boring. How has Steam just undownloaded 50 gigs of download? Lizzie, I'm telling you, 3 days. It took my PC 3 days I wasn't doing anything on the PC. I left it alone with hardwired internet. 3 days. Because there's so many updates and so many like changes they made to the game that what I'm getting to understand is while it's downloading, it will correct itself and be like, oh no, we don't do that anymore. It just takes forever. It's crazy. They redesigned resilience so it can be tanky in any class. Oh no shit. Even on a warlock? Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, and Witch Queen are the current expansion stories. And Witch Queen's the most recent, right? Yep, perfect. Yep, they're in that order. Thank you. That's what I thought, yeah. Honestly, if you like Destiny, like if you download the core game and you like it, I suggest just getting like the season pass or the whatever, the special edition, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's worth it for a game like this. I don't know though. Are they going to come out with more updates? Is this like the end of the updates for this game? I don't know. If they're going to come out with Destiny 3 or what. My play styles, boom, headshot. Oh my god, if I don't get a headshot, I feel personally like I just didn't do well. Savathun's thigh gap. God damn it, that's beautiful. I like DPS. I don't have the attention span for tank. Tank is honestly, it's just self-preservation because I just die a lot. I'm very reckless. It's terrible. I will have FOMO until Steve behaves himself. Think how I felt all day yesterday. Literally, like, I was listening to Zach's stream and I was getting, like, bitter towards him. I was like, fuck you and your functioning computer. I feel that's why I'm so excited. Like, I've had the FOMO all week. No, I love Destiny. Don't even worry. I do PvP. I do all the PvP. I do all the PvE. But it's only because it's this game. It's super weird, but normally I don't like PvE. Like, it's either the voice acting or the story itself never gets me. Like, it never just grabs me, and I'm like, I have no investment in this at all. I don't care. But Cade, I cried. Ugh. I don't think they'll make a D3, but if they do, it'll be like ESO and just renamed like Destiny the game. That's what I would picture happening, honestly. Hello, Mayo. How are you, love? Knives. I kind of wish this said 35 because it'd be appropriate, but whatever. Oh my God. Can you imagine? I mean, 33 is my favorite number. That being said, yesterday was Knives' birthday and I missed it. Happy birthday, happy birthday. This is your day. My voice is so bad. To have a lot of fun. Oh God, I found my balls dropped just then. We're waiting for the celebrating. This was your day yesterday, so happy birthday to you. I hope it's great. I'm sorry I cracked and my balls dropped on stream. I mean, I personally wished you happy birthday, but I'd like to be able to sing happy birthday to somebody. As adults, no one sings to us. Why do you keep bringing up Cade? Because it breaks my heart. I know, because I love Misery. Because that's all I can think about. If I replay the story, I'm going to cry. Oh God, Knives, what is this? I wondered what I look like running every morning. It's about that. Just legs flailing. It's fine. Giraffes are fucking weird. Their horns have no purpose, and they fight with their necks. It's honestly, they're my people. I get it. They're the only thing I've ever related to in the leg department. He's been dead longer in Destiny than he's been alive. Oh my God. Oh, that's a little heartbreaking. I hope we get cameos or something. There really is no Cade in the game anymore, other than the voiceovers. Yep. I mean, his story is still there, though. If I re-roll a tune, they didn't write out his story, right? Cade was literally my favorite character. He was funny. You need some comic relief once in a while, and they really don't have any other than Cade. What up, Drew? How are you? Your legs flail around? Maybe. Just a giraffe going lion clubbing. My eyes crying. L-Bell, my love. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving it 8 swings. I miss Cade, too. I do. Everyone does. Anyone that's ever played Destiny misses Cade. You missed last season. It was the season of emotional trauma. I mean, I'm going to play it eventually and fucking have emotional trauma. I'm unexcited. He is part of the history. Okay, good. The Red War and Forsaken are gone. No shit. Oh, completely? Did they write a new story, or did they just remove it to like fast forward people into the new DLC? If a lion gets a broken jaw from a kick, it will starve to death. See, as a lion, I wouldn't risk that. And usually I thought female lions hunted in packs, and that lion was alone. Ugh. His death is gone? What? I'm a little heartbroken. Okay. That's heartbreaking. My mom sings happy birthday to me every year. I'm 40s, and she's a very special human. Sorry, that only made one. If everybody was special, nobody would be special, right? My Nana used to call me and sing me happy birthday. I still miss that. Mayo, absolutely. Hold on, let me permise you. Boosh. I got you, boobie. Boob. Cade has been replaced by a familiar face. Oh my God, don't tell me. Oh, I'm nervous and excited. And I'm nervous and excited. New players have no idea who Cade is besides in lore. Well, my heart's broken. Fuck everything. That is bullshit. I'm upset. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad. You are. What the fuck? It's fine. We're still gonna play. It's still gonna be awesome. What promoted you to pick up DO2 again? There's a huge like overhaul of the game basically. They redid, what's the word? They respect, I guess, or they redesigned all the classes. So they have different powers, more customization, so on and so forth. And that is exciting to me. And I literally, like, we were just thinking about it before, first thing in stream. I have not played I haven't played Destiny since before I moved to Colorado, which is almost 3 years. And I loved the game. Like, I fucking love Destiny. It was just, they always shit on PvP. PvP always gets the shat. And that's where I like to go, unfortunately. So I got the shat. So I pieced out. Ace of Spades is fucking amazing. It's still in there. You did that birthday song with such enthusiasm. Every once in a while I want it. They should. Kendo, I've been singing people happy birthday for 8 years. That birthday song is something my family's been singing since I was born. I have no idea where it came from, and I don't know whose song it is. But every year in my family, when anyone has a birthday, you sing happy birthday, like the normal happy birthday song. And then afterwards, we would do the happy birthday, happy birthday, this is your day. But I have no clue where it came from. I have no idea. I've never heard it. No one's ever recognized it. It's just like a kind of fucking weird-ass mystery song. Kind of like Wrinkle Rummy. I think my family invented things and just keeps them. I don't know. It's very weird. Is this a free portion? If you have the game already, it's just a rework of the entire game. The newest DLC is still Witch Queen. So if you have Witch Queen, you still have the newest DLC. This is just an entire rework of it. Oh, you did, Mayo. Thank you. Sorry, I might have missed it because I was picking my eye. He's curly. Mayo, what the fuck? Genghis, almost 3 years ago. Isn't that weird? Since I've even touched it. It's wild. It has, Hex, we were thinking about it because I have not played Destiny in this house. I just haven't. I haven't played ESO in this house. I haven't played either of those games in this house. So that's my marker. Is when I moved here from Baltimore. I don't know. It's crazy, but honestly, like I got so bitter about it. All exotics haven't been sunsetted. Good. They will not be sunsetting any content from here on out. Good. I can't believe they got rid of Cade though. Okay, I tried the vape. I'm alarmed by how smooth it is compared to a pipe. I know. You be careful, Lizzie. Literally, you can royally get yourself very fucking high. Because the burn's not there anymore, and that's half the reason we like take a break is because your throat's burning. Be careful. I've done that before. All the power reworks free. Awesome. That's what I thought. It's a rework of the subclasses, so they look like the stasis subclass. Ooh. Gimp, I'm doing wonderfully. I got Destiny to download, and we're going to play it, and I'm really fucking excited. But Mayo just sent me like the creepiest article I have to read to you. Drew, you're moving to Florida? Wait. Is this a joke? People don't move to Florida on purpose. You know you don't have to go there, right? To distract myself from the fact that Drew might have just had a stroke. Pearl necklaces made from semen are TikTok's hottest jewelry trend. Pieces of jewelry made from semen are becoming an increasingly popular accessory thanks to Amanda Booth, an artist who transforms bodily fluids into pearl-like gems and documents the process on TikTok. In a recent interview with Vice, Booth explained that she already had experience of crafting commemorative clay jewelry out of the cremated ashes of people's loved ones, as well as locks of hair, pet fur, and even breast milk. She turned her attention to... Stop it. She turned her attention to Jizzy Jewelry after one of her followers on TikTok jokingly asked her if she'd ever considered using semen as a medium. The results, quote unquote, turned out fantastic, and she soon began taking cum missions from her subscribers. Okay. Suddenly, I don't feel so weird about Drew choosing to live in Florida. Is she from Florida? It doesn't say where she's from, but I guess she's from Florida. Drew, all I have to say is if you become Florida man, I'm going to frame it and put it on my wall forever. She needs to make friends with that wall of cum lady. Oh my God, they could be recycling. If you spunk on a hot dog, it becomes a jizzy glizzy. What the fuck? Aleclectic. Someone on TikTok is making jewelry out of cum. So, or like Missouri. I don't. Oh, family. I mean, why doesn't her mom move here? I'm just like, you'd have to pay me $1 billion to move to that state, politically speaking. That is I'm actually a little frightened for you, and mostly Nicole's body parts and autonomy of her body. Literally, like I would not just say that. That's a scary man. I hope it's not as bad as it's gonna be. And your neighbor doesn't have a Confederate flag in their yard? I know some wonderful Floridians. It's just there's a whole lot of not wonderful ones. Are you guys gonna hang out with Trump? Oh my God, are you guys gonna is it Mar-a-Lago? Is it Mar-a-Lago? Trust me, special documents aren't as fun to read as you'd think. You don't want to go. As a person who escaped Florida, don't do it. See, and that's like, I don't like to hate on states. I love visiting Florida. Florida is one of my favorite states. It's beautiful there. However, I would never fucking move there. It's like moving to Texas. Like, that is the political landscape of that state is anti-human, anti-woman, anti. Huh. I've always said art is for everyone, but that's taken it a bit far. If someone's enjoying it, I can't judge. I mean, my life probably sounds pretty fucking weird to a person who has a normal job. Like, if I tried to explain what I do for a living, it'd be weird. I didn't realize I still had some fucking coffee left, and I went and got that Monster. I'm a little pissed at myself. I'm gonna try to chug this. Oops. Put it over there like a dumbass. I just gotta chug it now. Oh, I'm so excited, BDO. Oh, I'm excited. We don't know what we're gonna get. BDO got me like what is it? It's like the roasters pack or whatever. They pick what they send you. I'm very excited. On the bright side, now there's more voters for the smarter side. This is true. Drew and his wife moving to Florida will give 2 voters to Florida. And Glut lives in Florida, so I don't know if you guys will be close. It's a huge state, but I know one awesome person who lives in Florida and just can't leave. Yes, this is my last of the good coffee, actually. I think I have 1 more cup left. I've been kind of rationing. Oh my God, I have to finish the article. Thank you, Mail. Sorry. The semen article. Okay, it turned out fantastic, blah, blah, blah. Customers collect their semen sample in a quote-unquote mail-safe container and ship it to Booth, that's the person, who then combines it with clay and creates a bespoke polymer sculpture before baking in an oven until it dries and sets. She's baking stranger semen in her oven she cooks food in. Okay. Some of Booth's clientele find the idea of wearing their partner's semen on their body to be sexy or even romantic, with one customer saying, "My partner loves to say things like, 'You're going to be wearing my nut on your finger,' and, quote, 'They're in your DMs, but that's my nut on her hand.' He thinks it's the coolest and sexiest thing I've done besides carrying his child." I'm sorry, I'm having a seizure. Others in the kink community, according to the Vice article, use the quote-unquote pearl necklace as a kind of collar to signify the dom-sub nature of their relationship. Nothing says commitment and love like literally carrying their love with you, another customer said. It's strange, but it's a very intimate and sentimental thing to get. I too would like to flush my brain of this. Has anyone like nutted and looked at the nut and been like, "Ooh, my love"? I have that question. Has anyone nutted and been like, "My love"? Like, not. Like, I love my dogs and I'm not going to nut on them. I don't think nuts are synonymous with love. Is that just me? Like, it's cool if you want to cum on my face or whatever, but I ain't wearing no cum necklace. The fuck? Spiderweb your love to the other side of the room, motherfucker. I ain't into that. I'd get one for my wife, but she'd probably just spit it out. Yeah, no, I think let me get a towel. Same. I'm gonna grab a paper towel real quick. Like, I've never in my life. I mean, I don't equate sex to love, though. I never have. Sex is a fun activity you get to do with someone. I love people differently. I love a lot of things that I don't want to fuck, but that's just me personally. To each their own. That is wild, man. That to each their own, though. I can't judge, but what? Sure. Okay. Yeah. I'm into it. Let's sure. No, usually I'm like, "Oh no, my undies." Same. Like I should go pee. Not love. Sorry, that's fantastic. My eyes crying. Oh no. Once when I took off a guy's condom, I said, "Wow, you could populate a continent with this." Not my finest moment. Actually, that's pretty beautiful. I would laugh. But I wouldn't want that person wearing cum earrings. I'm into kink. I've done pearl necklaces. Right? There's a different if you guys don't know what the term pearl necklace is, it's just someone coming on your neck like a necklace. That's it. Fine, come all over you want, but I'm not gonna keep it on me. Like, wipe it off for fuck's sake. God, what? Oh God. Man, they do. I mean, there's a company that will brew beer out of your vagina yeast. So to each their own. As opposed to fucking a whole bunch of things you don't want to love. I mean, I love the things I fuck too, but I've fucked things I don't love and felt fine about it and had a good time. You know what I mean? Who knew love was so sticky? All I know is if I did this to my wife, best case scenario, I'd get divorced. More likely, I'd get something cut off. You'd wake up with it dried around your neck. I made you a necklace, honey. I know. Just one eye's crying. CJ, happy Friday. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving it any swings. Your butt was the highest order. Please go forth and be consensual in every way. Oh, that's a creamy eye. She cried a little. It's fine. It can be along the collar. I mean, it's anything. It's just a thing. But I've never met a person that was like, hey, I'm going to give you a pearl necklace. Could you just like walk around with it for a few years? Yeah, just like don't wipe the cum from my prostate in my butthole off your neck. Yeah. If you could just, thank you. Like I would. No. To each their own, man. Maybe it's because they don't want to spill their seed. Maybe this is how you don't spill your seed. Like every time they jerk off, they just get a new ring made. Nothing's better than a bong hit after a meal. Oh, are you feeling good? People can wear cum jewelry in public. Better not see two men holding hands or kissing. Think of the kids. Couldn't have said it better myself. Your title may have made me join for some reason. Oh my god, Mop Izzle. For shizzle, my Mop Izzle. Nizzle pizzle. What's up, Bizzle? How are you? Things I'm learning today. Oh man, I'm full of education in the worst way. Creamy eye in the context of this conversation. I have never gotten cum in my eye, and if someone come to my eye, I would punch their chode. Absolutely not. Eyes are sacred. Are you kidding me? No. Stop it. Oh, CJ, I'm very excited. I mean, girls do that, but it eventually gets cleaned up. Like for days. How do you do that and not how do you not? Okay, that means they're not showering. That means they've got crusty stuff all over their poontangs and their necks, and they're just like walking around letting the flakes fall. It's snowing between their legs is all I'm saying. No. I really like to be clean. I think I couldn't do it. Is dust falling out of your asshole? No, it's 3-day-old cum. Don't worry about it. Dust? What do you think I am? Some filthy mongrel? God. On that note, I have to pee. I'm going to take a quick break and pee, and then we're going to jump into Destiny because I can't stop thinking about it. Take showers and wash yourself. Please. Mandruff. Oh my fucking God, Sally. Get the fuck out of here. That's just my mandruff. That's just my mandruff. Keeping that forever. It's such a cool word, but it's like smegma. Like, it's fun to say, but nobody wants it. You know what I mean? Post-sex showers are the best, man. I mean, I just, like, I can't imagine just, like, staying cummy. I don't know. It just seems like it would be a sticky, weird situation to deal with. Sally, how dare you? Good thing I didn't put too much makeup on today. That'd be gone. Oh my God, get it in your hair. Oh, the mandruff today. Jesus. You can try Head and Shoulders for that. Oh no, it's not my scalp. It's my man's gravy. It's fine. It's whatever. Enjoy it. I don't want to be alive in this world sometimes. What the fuck? I'm gonna get my mandruff all over your Head and Shoulders, bitch. Shut up. God damn. I'm writing mandruff down. I'm never forgetting that. I have a funny story about mandruff. But I have to pee really bad, so I'm gonna take a quick break. Every couple of hours, hour-ish, we take a break. I encourage you to stand up and pee your pants, wash your hands, wash your dick, do what you need to do. Eliminate mandruff. Nobody wants it. And I do the same, and I stand up and pee and stretch my legs and take my dogs out. And I drank so much water this morning because I was freaking out on my computer. I'm probably gonna pee all fucking day now. Great. But when we return, I will tell you the story, my mandruff story, if you remind me. It's funny. I completely forgot about this story, but it's pretty fucking funny. It has to do with me deflowering a man. You're welcome. I'll be back. Always pee after sex. UTIs are. Wash my hands. I hope you washed yours. UTIs are the leading cause of death in elderly women, just in case you're wondering. They're very serious. Always pee after sex and self-loving. It's importante. Welcome back from break time, everyone. I hope it was wonderful. I hope you washed your hands. Don't be gross. I desperately need a fucking haircut. Good God. It's so hard to find someone to cut your hair when you don't have a hair cutting person you've been going to. Like, I had Khadijah in Baltimore, and now I'm just like, I don't trust anyone with my hair. Ooh, chicken schnitzel sandwich? Yum. That sounds amazing. I've never had a schnitzel sandwich before. That sounds really good, though. I love schnitzel. Dude, when I went to Germany, I had something called Schweinhaxen, which is literally a pork hoof. But it was so fucking good, dude. They take the entire, like, knuckle of the ankle and basically slow roast it for days. I don't even know. And the meat just falls off the bone. It's so fucking good. But you're literally eating a foot. It's very weird. Yeah, wash your hands and make sure to flake off the mandruff, because nobody needs that. Mandruff. Are you kidding me? God damn it, Sally. You kind of ruined my life with that one. Fuck. It's beautiful, but I hate it at the same time. Let's cheers, and then I'll tell you my my story, and then we'll play some Destiny. Roll a new character, see what we're gonna do. Cheers, if you'd like. If you don't have anything to cheers with, you may cheers with your coffee or your monster if you have both for some idiot. Who does that? Idiots. Oh my God, like Taint Gina, stop it. It does. It transcends all imagination. Like, I don't even think I can get as gross as mandruff could go. I've told you guys the story before about a friend of mine in high school who, like, her significant other, like, came, like, pulled out and came on her dresser on accident or something, and she just like left the cum on her dresser for years. And one day I was in her basement, like her bedroom, hanging out with her, and she pointed and she's like, "You see that? That's so-and-so's cum." We were like 16. People get fucked up real early on, I'm saying. Shit is what? Nothing beats the coconut. No, my story won't beat the coconut. Nothing beats the coconut. But my story is funny. Cheers to me, anyways. Cheers. Fuck, that's smooth. Kind of made my tongue numb. Interesting. Good hit. The coconut's the worst. I won't do that today. Not today. So, when I was in college, I had like a group of friends that all worked at Lowe's and went to the same college as me, and we used to party all the time. And there was this one guy that I had a crush on. He had like gauges and wore like metal shirts and shit, and he was metal, and I was like, yeah. And so I started to get to know him, found out he's straight up fucking dry ass virgin, and I was like, oh no, I don't know what to do with that. I've never deflowered a creature before. But I'm an idiot, so I did it anyways. And his bedroom, like every college boy ever, just had like nothing. It was a black bed, black sheets, black comforter, black pillows. Everything was black. Black bedding. I'm sure you already know where this is going. So I ruined him. Actually, it was after we went to a friend of ours' wedding, and afterwards I was like, I'm going to destroy you now. And I did. And consensually, obviously. But the next day, a couple friends come over. A couple that was friends of ours. And like, it was my friend Jessica, her boyfriend Ronnie, and Jessica's little sister, who was like 11, come over for some reason in the morning. And if you have not played with bodily fluids in a bed, they dry white, like spit, like a drool mark on your pillow. So if you have black bedding, navy blue bedding, forest green bedding, all of the college boy bedding ever, cum's going to show on it. Anything. I mean, your spit's going to show on it. Everything is going to show on this on the sheets, no matter what you do. And so I don't remember exactly how it went down, but his computer was in his bedroom, and they came in to do something on the computer, and they were sitting there, and his bed was all fucked up, and there was literally like pale, ghostly white handprint smears, like from Titanic or some shit, down the sheets. Like, God knows what was happening. Sex. Just white hand smears everywhere, on the pillow, everything. I mean, the bed looked like it was attacked by someone who had just like cleaned the chalkboard. And her little 11-year-old sister is sitting at his computer, and the room was really small. I mean, the computer was like up against the bed, and she looks at the bed, and I think she sat on it to like look at the computer with her sister, and she like touched one of the spots and was like, what happened? What's on the bed? And all of us just stood there, like in dead silence. We had I was young. I was like 21, maybe. I had no idea what to say to her. I was like, oh God. And my friend Jessica just out of nowhere goes, it's butt juice. I think I choked a little. I was like, what? Butt juice, because he farts a lot. It was butt juice. I don't know how long that little girl took with her the story of butt juice and the image of white smeary handprints all over a bed. But like, that's it. That's the story. It was really funny at the time. Still kind of funny in hindsight, to be honest. But can we not with the black bedding? Like, the fuck? You'd have to wash that shit every day. Why am I always eating? Because how have you not learned? We've been friends for literally 8 years. Hello, Skin. How are you, love? Good morning. I mean, it stopped the questions. She kept sitting on the bed. She just sat there and kept looking at the computer. I was like, get off the bed, get off the bed, get off the bed, get off the bed. Get off the bed! Oh, well, what do you do? Light gray or light colors, or just don't fuck on the bed, right? I mean, I didn't even think about it. It was just, oh, God. It was a time. It was a time. Did you hear the latest about the orange dumpy and the documents the FBI collected from his home? Okay, the latest that I've heard is he initially said they were planted, or, his constituents were like, all the documents were planted. And then one of his lawyers in his defense admitted that they weren't planted and that Trump actually had them. But his latest, the latest thing I've heard that he's bitching is like, sure, I may have stole all these documents, but they posed them messily in my office, and I would have never posed them. I would have not had them on the ground like that. Like, that's his. That's it. That's the latest I've heard. It's beyond ridiculous at this point. I don't even know. Doesn't explain why he has a handprint of butt juice. I mean, he did fart constantly. Like, he was like a farting queen. Actually, I dated him for a really long time. Learned his mom actually like lives on Beano. Their family just farts. I don't get it. I don't ever fart, so farts are always like, wow, amazing to me. So maybe that was like believable. I don't know. Why were there smearing handprints of butt juice up and down this man's bed? I have no idea. Wait, check Arding. I haven't even opened Discord. Oh, God. Arding? Black bedding after high school. I have like a duvet that's like navy blue, but the majority of it's covered in pink roses. It's not majorly navy blue, if that makes sense. Like the backing's navy blue, but it's all like pink roses all over it because I like roses. And I'm basic, and it works, and you don't see cum juice all over it. That being said, you should still be cleaning your fucking bedding. I just lost chat. Are you kidding me, Katie? Why? Come back. There it is. Oh, this is from today, though. The U.S. court. Oh, it's like literally from today. So this is the new orange piss bars. The news of them. The U.S. court unseals a list of classified Mar-a-Lago material, and among this was this information. This is the information they uncovered, apparently. 43 empty folders with classified banners and 28 empty folders labeled Return to Staff Secretary Military Aid. Empty? And this little tidbit, of the 18 top secret documents listed, 7 were in Donald Trump's office, not in the estate storage area, as were 17 of the 54 secret documents. But they were empty. I'm baffled. And I'm so sorry. I really should watch what I say, huh? He recently said that they came to Mar-a-Lago looking for Hillary's emails. Are you kidding me? Wait. He stated that the FBI flew to Mar-a-Lago to find emails. Gemini, 100%. That's the reason bedding's white. I swear by it. Like, it's got to be. Skin, there ain't nothing wrong with being gassy. He just was. Like, king of gassy. It was hilarious. I think farts are funny. Not offended. What's your defense? I'm a neat freak. They were not. These were nice and orderly stolen files before the FBI got here. Literally, that's his argument. The latest that I've heard, it's just asinine. You should wash your bedding at least once a week. That's serious. Like, that's not just like being a psycho about bedding. When you don't wash your bedding, think about like all your face oils that are like smushing into your pillow. A dirty pillowcase is one of the leading causes of cystic acne. Facts. Wash your pillowcases. Is it in the toilet? Are they going to have to rip apart the septic systems of Florida? Ugh. They found empty and real documents. Okay, so there were some real documents. Emails in a cardboard box. Pucky, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it hurts my brain to think of that. I got your 2 links. Hold on. I want to catch up on chat, but I got Glutton from Reese links. Thank you. It's getting interesting. And then he just straight up admitted to knowing he still had files and exactly where they were. Yeah, it's just... I mean, I was listening to one of the political kind of YouTube channels I listen to sometimes this morning, and he was talking about how the reason Trump has, like, the shittiest lawyers right now, and they just really come off as very stupid, is because every other person that's chosen to represent him legally is being investigated, like, federally at this point, so no one will... except this dumb cunt that's doing it now. No one will step forward to actually work for him, which is hilarious to me. Banana Ham Hawk, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it swings. Someone came by the day before yesterday and thanked you for a gifted sub, and you weren't here, and I promised I would say thank you for you, but I can't remember who it was. Damn it. But thank you, regardless. It was wonderful of them to remember. I change my pillowcases constantly. Like, every time I get a pimple, I'm like, oh, pillowcase, gonna do it. Did you just do it yesterday? Maybe, but I don't want another one, so change them. The documents are in his wife's casket buried on his golf course. Oh my God, did you hear why he buried his wife on his golf course? Because graveyards are non-taxable. So he wants to make his, like, it's a ploy to make his shit non-taxable by burying his dead wife on his golf course. It's insane. They were also looking for Hunter Biden's laptop. I mean, that would make sense, but email, like, come on, that's just so dumb. Hi, Numa, how are you, love? 2 weeks has gotten me by, but I do laundry frequently, so I may just throw stuff, bed stuff in there now. That and you shower a lot. Like, some people, don't shower every day because they're not getting sweaty and dirty, so then it rubs off on their bed. Like, I usually shower at nighttime, so then I'm getting into my bed clean, so there's less of likely of a chance of me shedding a bunch of dead skin and giving myself acne. I just don't want acne. Okay, we have a couple links. Hold up. This is a tweet. Some of the items seized in Mar-a-Lago search were empty. 43 empty folders with classified banners. This is the one that we're talking about. 28 empty folders labeled "Return to Staff Military." So the question is, like, where's the shit that's supposed to be inside? That's not unsettling at all. And then someone gave us an actual link to a video. Hold up. Pause. Stop. Trump claimed FBI raided Mar-a-Lago looking for Clinton emails. That doesn't say, that's not just me that sounds asininely stupid too, right? Right? That can't be just me, right? Okay, it's not, like, it's a fucking email. It's on the internet. You don't have to go somewhere physical to get it. Which, that is fucking me up. Like, if you can logic that to me, and my mind is hurt. It's hurting me right now. It's just some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. That's true. It makes sense for him to say it. But for anyone to believe it is very much like, I'm sorry, what? I heard that a Democrat in Alaska won against Palin. Oh, thank fuck. I'm just glad Palin's not in the running. Palin's a fucking waste of air. Her name is Peltola, but they called her a native. It's fully because Peltola is a very common 100% Finnish surname. Wait, who's calling her a native? Like, are they trying to be racist and negative towards her or something because of her name? What? I know, it sounds incredibly dumb. The internet runs on crystals, and the crystals are at Mar-a-Lago, so we gotta get them. That's where Hillary sits on them to hatch them like eggs. The whole thing with Clinton with the emails resided on a server in her personal possession, which was a no-no. Exactly. I mean, that was the point of it, right, Banana? So just uttering out loud, they flew to Mar-a-Lago to find emails of Hillary's is just, it hurts inside. My heart is straining. She is native. Okay, so I thought they were, like, trying to toss around negative shit or trying to, like, knock her down from it. I'm like, are you kidding me? Pretty sure that would give her a leg up in Alaska, if anything. Alaska is very, very pro the environment and shit like that. They hate when we keep drilling up there. Oh, she is. Yupik Democrat becomes first Native American woman to represent Alaska in U.S. Congress. Thank God. I mean, can you even fathom if Palin won? That is a good birthday present. Amen to that, Knives. Can you even imagine? Like, what the fuck? That bitch is... What? Nah! No. It's crazy. It just hurts. It hurts me inside. I don't understand how that's... I don't know. I don't know. The whole thing with Clinton... Yeah, exactly. They were on a private server in her possession, not in Mar-a-Lago. I don't know. We have a video. Sorry. Let's play the video. This will probably describe... Thank you guys for also feeling like the world is crumbling around you with me. I appreciate the camaraderie because I feel like if I heard that on my own, I would be like, am I an asshole for saying that sounds really stupid? Or am I stupid like I don't get it? And you guys help me a lot with that. So thank you very much. Because I just... Holy cock on my ass. Sorry, that was an offensively loud autoplay, and I really apologize for that. Jesus Christ on a cock. There's got to be some sort of, like, rule against that. They got to make audio, like, across the board, for fuck's sake. So when he was whining about Hillary's emails, his cult yelled lock her up, but no word from the Law and Order cult to lock him up over stolen SCIF materials. That's the thing. Like, I think it's very interesting how the far right part of the Republican Party has really hidden behind this shield of, like, being pro-police, pro-FBI, pro-law enforcement for years. until it comes down on one of their own, and they are quite literally illegitimizing everything they've ever stated ever. They don't give a fuck about law enforcement at all. I mean, the amount of tweets I saw, like, defund the police immediately after the raid was kind of phenomenal. How people, I mean, I don't like the police. We've never liked the police. I've never been into cops. Like, I've just never have felt safe around a cop in my life. Not to say there's not great people out there that are police officers, whatever. I don't know why you still want to be a part of this system. You do you, boo-boo. I'm gonna do me. But damn. I want to be informed and active, but my goodness, is it hurt to keep reading about politics. I feel that on a spiritual level. Like, I feel like to be a mature part of society who contributes, I need to be aware of what's going on, but it is so depressing and really hard to understand. I left the cult. I couldn't take it anymore. I mean, I think a lot of people are. I think it's, like, I know a lot of people who identify as Republican financially and things like that, who straight up have told me they don't feel like they have a party anymore. They don't have anyone to vote for. They don't have a party. They just kind of, like, they don't believe in taking away abortion rights and, you know, trans rights and trans healthcare and otherwise. They don't believe in those things. And so they just don't vote. And I'm like, okay, that's not helping anything. No, that doesn't help anything. That's not I mean, saying nothing. What is that? Oh God, Glut knows the quote. It's like, silence is a statement or something like that. It's put really well, but it doesn't do anything to just back out. A Reddit post? Oh God. In case you missed it earlier, here's a link for the article with more information about what was unsealed. Oh, I had this one up. Oh, fuck yes. Okay, this was my next one. FBI. So this is more on what they found in Trump's house. Excuse me. FBI agents found dozens of empty folders marked as classified during a search of Donald Trump's home last month, a court document shows. The document made public by a Florida court provides an inventory of the contents of 33 boxes recovered from the former president's Mar-a-Lago estate. It also shows top secret files were recovered from his personal office. There we go. So they definitely were in his office. Mr. Trump, who's being... Ugh, I hate saying his name. I fucking hate him. Who's being investigated over his handling of classified records, denies wrongdoing. Previous court filings have confirmed the ex-president held classified records in storage areas at Mar-a-Lago, but the document unsealed on Friday showed dozens of files were found in Mr. Trump's office. Among the items recovered from that room during the unprecedented 8th of August search were 3 documents marked confidential, 17 documents marked secret, 7 documents marked top secret, 43 empty folders with classified bank. 43 empty folders in total? Jesus cock. Wow, 43 empty folders with classified banners, 28 empty folders labeled Return to Staff Secretary Military Aid. U.S. presidents must transfer all of their documents and emails to the National Archives. The Justice Department is looking into whether Mr. Trump improperly handled records by taking them from the White House. Of course he did. They're looking into if he... What? Prosecutors allege Mr. Trump and his lawyers failed to provide relevant documents voluntarily and, quote-unquote, likely concealed or removed records as part of an effort to obstruct the investigation. Ugh. That is, like, what do you even do? Why did he take them? Knives, that's the thing. Like, I don't believe Trump can read. So I'm assuming someone stupid talked him into it. Or something. He thought they were his. Well, he has stated that. He's like, anything I take out of the White House is declassified instantly. I just have to walk out with it. That's the way the world works. Ta ha 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 hee hee ho ho. Okay, psycho pants. Ironic that when Trump was president, he said that Snowden and Assange, who committed the same crime he is accused of now, should face the death penalty. Mel, it goes even deeper. I don't know if you've seen it. You probably have. He put into action, I don't know the wordage for it, he passed, like, new laws making it even harder for him to get away with what he's just done. I don't know how to say that. You know what I mean? Like, there's entire clips of him talking about how because of Hillary, he's making it so no one is above the law. No one and anyone will be persecuted to the highest extent if you fuck with political records, essentially. He upped the jail time for his crime. He really did. He effectively shoved his own mushroom in his strangely square-shaped anus. Like, he stuffed his own dick. It's amazing. I just can't with it. The numbnut saw lots of spy movies. They said he wanted the physical copies, not electronic ones, because he's so archaic. That's literally he thinks he's like fucking 007. Jesus Christ. Knives. It's insane how much he has shot himself in the foot and yet still walks free and golfs. I just can't. It's live irony. It really is. Like, it's insane. I just don't understand it. And essentially, like, we all know what he did is absolutely wrong. It's illegal and he should be punished. And based on what our government does, what will be the statement of who's above the law? Are there people above the law or is there no one above the law? That's what, no matter what comes out, that's the message they're going to send. I'm very nervous, excited to see what it is. It's harder to sell access to digital files on accident by renting out rooms in your estate to foreign agents. Did you hear about the Russian girl that got in under 24 hours? Like, a random Russian woman got into his office and was fucking with documents within 24 hours. That's how easy it is to get into Mar-a-Lago. Like, his private residency. There's no guards. There's no security. It's wild. I am the law, bitch! He's a man born into nothing but indulgence. He was raised to believe that in his veins runs the blood of Ubermensch, a supreme being. I know, he's fucking disgusting. It's just nauseating. But when you see his parents, you're like, oh, okay, no, that makes kind of sense. Do we turn him into a martyr? Exactly. It's literally martyrdom. Like, if he gets persecuted, it's going to light a fire under the ass of the crazy. If he gets away with it, it means if you have enough money, you can get away with anything. Which is the truth, really. It's just whether or not they're going to show us that. What's really stupid is that if he'd given the files back when the FBI asked for him, that'd probably be it. I know. And the fact that they gave back a couple. They're like, here's 5. That's all we had. What the fuck? It's almost like Mar-a-Lago isn't approved for secret documents. Weird. What? I wish I didn't even know what Mar-a-Lago was. Like, I did not know what that was before it's crazy. The things I know about a person I don't like. Trump believes that with all his essence and his simply being is beyond others and is therefore beholden to no rule. I think that too. I think he is like so narcissistic. He can convince himself of his own reality. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he thinks he's lying. I think he believes it. If he gets away with it, democracy will crumble. Yeah. To put it lightly. I don't think so. I honestly think the end game here is that he gets charged. It starts to come to a head and he flees the country. Do you think he will? Do you think he'll actually book it? That'd be interesting. They really did. It's just, he's such a fucking narcissist. I don't know, man. I don't know another word for it. I don't know how else to explain a personality like that, where it's like you said, they are flawless in their own eyes. There is, like, no matter what you point out that they did wrong, it's kind of like when we were watching the Adam Jones trials. He's very similar. No matter how much you throw out and be like, we see that you lied, we see you did wrong, to them, you're just proving their point better in their own head. It's insane. It's insane. But you know what I mean. We know he's got friends in Russia. Ooh, you got a friend in me. Ooh, no. I thought I know they took his passports, but I think they gave him back, unfortunately. He'll leave the country and say, that's right, this place sucks. I'm leaving. I mean, he could buy... Well, that's the thing, though. Trump plays it like he's got a lot of money, but I don't know if he actually has a lot of money or if he just has a lot of equity. Like, could he actually pay anyone off? I don't know. Because he seems to just crowdfund and steal from his constituents so far. We should be grateful in the long run for his places like Mar-a-Lago. This way, he doesn't ruin Camp David for future presidents. Dude, amen to that. The thing that bothers me is what kind of dirt does he have on other people in power, and can he use that dirt to get out of his? I don't know. Because the only people in power are the dirty ones that we already know that like him are the ones we know about, like Matt Gaetz. Like, he fucks kids. Still just trotting around like nobody's business, besties with Trump. Like, it's the people we know there's horrible shit on and, like, nothing's happened. So... He doesn't pay taxes. That means he can't be rich, right? Right? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm not familiar with money. He has enough friends that would put him on a private plane with little compunction. That is so. I mean, honestly, I'm fine with him leaving. Leave. Can't run for president if you leave. He'll never leave the U.S. He doesn't have enough money, and nobody wants him. I don't know, man. Him and Putin were pretty tight, but I don't know. I mean, nobody knows really what's going on, right? We only know what we're fed. The Jeffrey Epstein thing has a bunch of these people by the balls, including Trump. Dude, the amount of people still going down for the Jeffrey Epstein shit is kind of wild. I like the rumor that Gates ratted him out, and that's why he hasn't been arrested yet. I know. It's just so stupid. Yeah, I think Putin would welcome him to use him further, basically, is what I mean. Like, I think they would welcome him, be like, yeah, you can come here, and then they, like, try to hold him for ransom or something. I don't know. I try to think positive and think he won't get away scot-free, because until he gets away scot-free, like, why put that out in the universe? Like, he hasn't yet. So why would I put that out there? Nah, dude. I'm going to dream of watching him get soap dropped. Like, literally. I'm going to go asleep and think of that. And that is what I'm going to think about every day until something happens. Because that's the energy I want to put into the world for him. And I believe in vibes. We send good energy and good vibes to people who are sick and feeling ill. Why not bad vibes to bad people? Why not? He's legitimately a fucking horrible person. Fuck it. Does he have any use to Putin anymore if he's not in power and not in the country? Honestly, I don't know. Like, depending on how much money he actually has, I imagine him just, like, licking the assholes of rich, famous politicians just to bump elbows with the people he thinks he's an equal with. I could see that happening. Maybe. I think we all want to see him in federal pound me in the ass prison. Yeah. A privately owned one where they're fed, like, rotten food and toilet water. Yeah. I truly, truly hope he'll be held accountable for what he's done by something, someone in our lifetime. Same. And I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that hope, because the alternative is far too dark. And we've got enough darkness. Like, there's darkness around every fucking corner. Someone in chat was just telling us the other day, they live in fucking Vegas, and there is not one place within a 4-mile radius to get trans healthcare. They have to telehealth to a place in Colorado just to get trans healthcare. And that's Nevada guaranteed is very red, but Las Vegas is pretty crazy. No. That shit is fucked. Hi, Clara. How was vacation? Welcome back to hell. Did you check out mentally? I hope so. Oh, it voids the soul in ways. I mean, to be completely honest, my soul is quite voided, but it was voided long before any of this. My soul got voided when 9/11 happened, I think. My soul has been voided for so long that, like, there was nothing left to scratch out. It was already that, like, empty, sad bowl. Putin would house Trump if he were to flee just to thumb his nose at the U.S. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Who knows? But I think that would happen. Private prisons for Trump. Those might be Republican owned, and he would get special treatment. Oh shit, you're right. I didn't even think about that. I mean, probably Republican owned. Is there a notable Democrat out there owning a private prison? I don't know, but that would be weird. No, you got me there. You got me. No, you're totally right. Even if he gets convicted, he'll just get put in prison and transferred almost immediately to some cushy hospital as his health is failing or something. As long as he can't run again, I'm fine. I don't care. Like, I care, but I'm not picky about what happens to him as long as the result is he can't run for any political office ever again. That's all I want. Because if the only reason anyone pays attention to him is because he keeps teasing I might run in 2012. I might do this. I might do when, I'm thinking about it. That's the only reason we're all scared. But if that was taken out of his arsenal, I don't care what he does. Go on to another TV show, whatever. If you can't fuck with politics, I don't care. Like, but that's where my country's going downhill right now. So that's, like, really where that's what I care about. I don't care. He can flee. He can go be Putin's butt buddy. He can carry Putin's shit briefcase for all I give a fuck. I don't care. As long as he can't run again. It's all I care about. I would love to see him in a horrible prison situation, cold, sad, and alone in a red jumpsuit or something. But if I'm going to have hope, I'm going to have realistic hope. And that is where I'm putting it. Seaside with the BF and Doggo for 15 days. Oh, I hope you had good weather. We found a wild beach. Few meeple? Katie. Few people like Max 4, and there were tatas out, and I joined. Hell yes. Make sure I've done that before. Always, I hope you sunscreened your nip nops. I have absolutely gotten a sunburn on my nip knot before, and that is a bad time. Don't sunscreen your nip nops. Don't want that. I just want an actual photo of Orange in an orange jumpsuit and Crocs. Please, dear Satan, can you hear me? Hail the Dank Lord.
Please, for the love of all unholy things, let us have this. Please. All I want for Christmas is Trump in jail, Trump in jail, Trump in jail.
For real. That's literally, yeah. Yep. Oh man, I did it. I mean, I grew up on like a lake beach that was private. I mean, it was state owned, but no one was ever there. So we used to go down there and take our bra off and like just suntan in our panties all the fucking time. But I forgot sunscreen on my nip nops one time, and holy shit, that is some skin that should not be burned by sun. Ow. And I just didn't think about it because I had sunscreen everywhere else. Stupid. It was stupid. Love you back, skin. Thank you. It was itchy. It was more like burny. Like, I remember I'd put a bra on and it just felt hot. You know how like sunburns just heat up? Like you can feel your skin is like hotter than normal. My nipples just felt like hot. It was bad. I hated it. Sunscreen your nip knobs, my dudes. That's all I'm saying. Also, sun cancer sucks. Skin cancer sucks. So, like, that's the major reason. Please wear sunscreen. The way I say I love you is I spray you with sunscreen. And then I give you a hug afterwards. Sunscreen first. And reapply every 30 to 45 minutes. I want to see someone break all of his golf clubs in front of him one at a time. While he's naked. I don't know why. Is it just me or is it funnier when evil people cry naked? I imagine it's similar to watching the penguin naked. Put your butts in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Then hold them there and restart them like a Destiny 2 download. It's done though. We're actually going to play it. I'm very excited. Yes, staying out of the sun is absolutely an option. That being said, like if you go outside ever, getting a little sunscreen on your face isn't a bad idea. It only takes about 5 minutes of UV rays to up your rates of getting skin cancer pretty high. It's pretty crazy. I don't remember the exact numbers, but the sun is just so intense these days. Can you imagine skin cancer on your nips? Oh my fuck no. Huh? What would having a sunburnt nipple sucked on feel like? Probably depending on how hard it was. It'd probably feel good because just the wetness would cool it off. I don't know. But imagine getting a hickey on a sunburn. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a happy in between. I don't know. I wasn't of the age to get my nips sucked yet. And then you wipe the the sunscreen on. Why didn't we say sunscreen? Why was it butt juice? Sunscreen, apply directly on the flesh. Sunscreen, apply directly on the flesh. Sunscreen, apply directly on the flesh. All day. Hi, Merman. How are you, love? It is more vulnerable. This is true. Oh, I'm sorry, BDO. And what would be great is when he gets convicted and barred from his office, all the idiots who would waste their vote by writing him in. I might have to take a break and rub one out to that thought, BDO. That is fucking glorious. Stop it. BDO said, and what would be great is when he gets convicted, barred from office, does whatever, flees the country, whatever he's going to do. All of the fucking morons that will write his name in. Think about it. 11,000 people wrote in Harambe, the dead gorilla. Now imagine how many people would write in Trump. That's going to give me so many happy feelings for a long time to come. I love you, BDO. Thank you for that. The power of sunscreen over time. Oh, God. On Kathy Griffin, I'm not a fan of hers just in general. She's very obnoxious. I'm not a fan of people who are obnoxious for obnoxious sake. Is Mandriff a sunscreen alternative? No, it flakes off too fast. Oh my god, yes. So thank you for reminding me of that, by the way. Zeke shared your plans for the hot sauce. My OCD riddled brain. Please refrain from what Zeke described as shower dookies. So I didn't even think of this. We only have one bathroom in this house. It's a really small, like just like one family house with one bathroom. And on Sunday, Scott, Bree, Zach, and myself will be consuming the Hot Ones lineup of hot sauces because Zach raised like $30,000+ for charity. It's incredible. Like I would well deserved. That's a lot of fucking money, Chad. Jesus Christ. But I didn't think about the day after. Like, I'm going to lock myself in that bathroom and not let him inside. And I will cackle maniacally while I just sit in there. Am I a bad person? No, because humor is everything. Butt juice? Knives? No. Aw. You know, kissing can be fun, but kissing someone who has an icky mouth, bad breath, crusty lips, and or it uses too much tongue or whatever. I mean, a bad kiss is worse than no kiss. And I don't want anyone to feel like they're a bad kisser. But you know what I mean? Like, imagine, like, if someone's food came out of their teeth into your mouth. Oh my, it drying up in the sun and peeling it off. It'd be like curling up in pieces, like frying bacon on your skin. Imagine the smell. What does cooked semen smell like? I don't even want to know. And after the real challenge, you experience the real Ring of Fire. Yeah. I've done the hot wing challenge before, and I don't like get diarrhea and piss out my ass for days, not to overshare, but I don't. However, a normal shit will burn. Okay, so hold on. I have 2 links over here. One's from Banana and one's from Oh my god, Caretaker, how are you? How is the spawn? Is it wonderful? Do you love them? Do you love him? Do you love your baby? Is he perfect and wonderful? And does he smell so wonderful? Use butt juice and apply firmly to the tangina to remove dandruff. No! I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Thread, I don't even know what too much tongue is. I've just like heard that before. But I did kiss a guy who flicked his tongue like a baby, like a rabbit licking its face. Just like would stick his tongue in your mouth and then with the tip of his tongue as fast as he could, and he thought that was kissing. That was probably my weirdest and most unsettling kiss I've ever had in my life. I was like, oh, I can't. Nope. There ain't no teaching that out of you. I'm out. This is my face, not my pussy, by the way, if you didn't know. I know the eyes can make it confusing, but what the fuck? No. That was probably the worst. That was the most I've ever had. Like it was like he was trying to be a water pick in my mouth, and I was like, this is just I just was like that's weird. like fish in the ocean, like letting little fish eat inside their mouth or something. It was fucking weird. I think I laughed. I use reclaimed mandriff to make snow for snow globes. Wait, is it privately reclaimed or are you like sourcing it? I don't want to know. Wait. Yes, I do. The eyes can be confusing. I get it. Knives. I mean, it's totally different. If you're like that's, yes, I agree. It can be definitely different. But that was not the way. The alien spawn's amazing. He smells weird. Everything seems to be completely healthy since he came home 5 weeks early and didn't even find out until 30 weeks. Holy shit. He looks almost exactly like me when I was a baby. Oh my god, isn't that weird? Dude, my mom and I are like carbon copies. It's fucking creepy. I have a picture of my mom in high school, and she has long, straight blonde hair, and I've shown it to people, and they have quite literally asked me what app I used to make my picture look retro. It's fucking uncanny. It's disturbing to even me to look at it. The only difference is I have slightly bigger lips than her, and that's it. But our smile, our eyes, the way our face like crinkles, everything is. I used to ask her when I was a kid, I was like, you ever get pissed you got like no variety in children? You just like popped one of your own out? I'd be pissed. Puss puss kiss. It was a puss puss kiss in the mouth. It wasn't cute. It was like it was very aggressive. It was very aggressive. We have to cheers to Caretaker's spawn. Caretaker is one of my oldest, dearest Twitch friends, and recently birthed a beautiful baby, and it's perfect, and we love them. It's not an it, but babies. Babies. They're like squishy little fat chunks. I don't know what to do with them yet. Cheers to the babies. Video, that's me and my mom. Actually, me, my mom, and my sister Sarah sound so much alike that for the first like 10 years my mom even had a cell phone, her voicemail was my voice. And then for the next 10 years, it was my sister's voice because my mom just didn't know how to set up email or set up her voicemail. So we would always do it for her. And we just do her greeting and no one ever asked. Not one person has ever said that it was a different person's voice. Like we did this for fucking years. I think it's actually her voice now, but we all sound almost identical. It's very creepy. As it until it gets a personality. I mean, they're they're like little squishy fat fetuses. I love them. It doesn't imply they're not human or anything, but like, they might choose to be something creative when they grow up. I don't want to imply. My mom put me in pink all my childhood and look what happened. I'm just saying, gendered colors don't work well. Cheers. Dude, Caretaker, did you know? When was it? August 28th, I believe was the exact day. I've officially been streaming 8 years. Like Skyrim, like pre-partner. 8. That's how much time has gone by. If you weren't freaking out yet, now you can. It freaks me the fuck out a lot. I thought it was my 7-year anniversary. I'd been telling people all week, and then the day came, and Twitter was like, "You've been on Twitter for 8 years." And I did not make a Twitter before the day I made a fucking Twitch. I had no want to be a part of that. So I'm a lot older than I thought. You should. So if you type in the chat, ! follow age, all one word, no spaces, it should come up with, unless, Caretaker, way back in the day, for those that weren't around on Twitch for the Wild West of the shit, we used to troll streamers by following and unfollowing like you could get their follower alert to go off every couple of seconds by just unfollow, follow, unfollow, follow, unfollow, follow. They fixed that. But it fucking fucked up a lot of our following times. Like, I know there are a lot of people in my chat that have absolutely been here since day one, and it'll be like, you've been following for 2 years. Like, no, you haven't. I know you've been here. We've chatted. Dude, 7 years, 4 months, 4 weeks, 4 days. It's just crazy. This was not the plan. This was not the plan. 7 years, 3 months. God damn, dude. Ooh, is it good, Nick? I already have to pee again. I know. I chugged way too much water this morning because I was stressed out. But don't worry, I'm not ending stream on normal time because I started way late. We are playing fucking Destiny. It's just a weird day. I know. Time's going to fuck me up all day. I'm going to be like, oh my god, stream's... No, it's not. Shut up. 3 years, 5 months, 4 days. Jesus Christ. 2 years, 8 months. 1 day. It took you 8 months to sub to me, Nimes. I'm a little offended. That's all I'm going to say.
Pikachu, come out.
Thank you, Nocturne. Nocturne gave me a lot. Nocturne was wonderful.
Rohammer_419 tipped $5. CK Rod and I went out sunning our perineum without sunscreen, but we used Mandra 420 after our perineums were toasty. Rod and I went sounding with our long Furbies, and Rod took off his skin suit to show he was really too Jar Jar Binks in a trench coat. You.
Who the fuck said we were supposed to sun our taints? I can't remember. fuck? That's a real thing, by the way. Fuck a dick. Wait, it took a month? Oh my god, I was thinking in years. I'm an idiot. That's my bad, Knives. I'm sorry. I did the math wrong in my head. What? No. I don't know what happened. Get out of here. I always know what day I followed because it was Katie's 27th birthday. I'm closer to my 37th birthday now, and that's weird. Time is fucking weird. I'm just gonna be dead tomorrow. I guarantee I'm gonna wake up and be 85 and dead. Sun your taints and wash your hands. Pee after 6. Wash your wish mittens. Okay. For the love of God, add me on DC. I literally just got DC to start working again on my phone. I got a new phone. Not a new phone. I just had to do a change in for a broken one. I just got it working, so I have a lot of friend requests and shit I've been digging through. I will get to it, I promise. I think I finally almost made it through all my DMs, which is incredible. I think I'm older than you were. Stop. You are. Oh my god, you're older than I was when God damn it, that's fucking weird. Time is fucky. It's just bizarre. And it's like, it's weird because my only reference to compare it to is like when you're young and you're in school and you watch the clock and 5 minutes takes 10 hours to go by so you can get the fuck out of class and go to PE or something fun. And now it's just like time is just gone. All day I'm running out of time all day. I have so many things I want to do. Not necessarily need to do, just want to do. How come when life is okay, it goes faster? It doesn't feel fair at all. Wild. That's all I have to say. It just blows me away. But I mean, I'm very grateful for it. I'm glad. 6 years. I know. What's crazy? This is the other thing. So technically, Lowe's, dear old Lowe's, had always been my my longest lasting job, longest standing job. I worked at Lowe's for 7 years. So I'd always be like, that's the place I worked the longest. On my resume, it always looked real nice. I stayed somewhere 7 years. I've officially twitched longer. Which is weird. Super weird. This was not the plan. Look at all those 3s. Oh my god, Barilla. You might have to buy some fucking, like, lottery tickets. 3 years, 4 months, 3 weeks, 3 hours, 9 minutes, 9 seconds. That is so many 3s. That's beautiful. 3 is my number. It's a sign. 2000 was only 10 years ago, right? 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 We're gonna party like it's 1999. I don't know. I don't know and I hate it. I have so many things I want to do. Oh my god. Caretaker, that is, dude. And you have a baby. It's just fucking weird, right? I mean, I think about it sometimes like, if you've been around my channel for a while, you've literally watched me go through boyfriends, and that's weird. Like, seeing different men on my stream, different houses I've lived in that have just been, like, part of my life because live content, and they're there all the time. Different dogs. You've known Millie. It's very weird. Time. I'm so grateful. But it's like, seriously, the moment you're having a good time and you kind of figured it out, it just starts to go by so fast. You wake up with crow's feet. I don't have crow's feet, but you know what I mean. I have too much fucking fat in my face. I graduated high school in 99, and you partied like it was 1999. One of my cousins almost hit me with a giant firework out of a PVC pipe on New Year's Eve 1999. Babies in time. My sister's on her 3rd. So weird. I think my brothers are done with babies now. How scary is it that I graduated from high school 20 years ago? Like, holy fuck, dude, I don't even want to think about it. It's the same, Willow. It hurts because I can still remember the smell of my high school. Like, I could go to high school today and still be I know what to do. It's weird. I remember where my fucking locker was. It's like burned in. It never goes away. That like rote memorization, rote behavior. I don't know what the fuck to do. It's weird though. I lived in my town flat for the first time by myself. The community was a lifesaver. I think my very first apartment ever by myself was when I started streaming. Seriously, I knew nobody. I had no friends because I had just graduated college, so I like killed myself to graduate, and I didn't have anything. I like would sit in my house and be like, I don't have to do schoolwork. guess I'll nap. Like, I really had no personality. I didn't know what to do anymore. It was weird. Oh my God, if Moose, he has a baby. Like, the fact that Moose has a child, it just blows my mind. My youngest just started their freshman year at college. How does that feel in your soul? Fruitopia at lunch and my locker, and it's just so weird. Same. I remember I had this weird, not something I did on purpose, but every day I would pack, my mom would pack me, or I would pack, depending if I was in high school or whatever, a little brown lunch, brown sack lunch, whatever. And I would always pack either a plum or a really small apple or something. And I would always save it and eat it on the way home from school, either on the bus or driving myself home from school every day. I had a plum or an apple every fucking day. It was like part of my routine. I had that plum to eat on my way home from school because it was like a 30-minute drive or whatever into the sticks. Weird things like that I can still remember so viscerally. It hurts to realize when you're closer to Medicare than high school. I'm not even going to think about it. I'm not doing math yet. Hi, Spencer. How are you, my love? My 20 is in 2 years. Mine's in 4, I think. Yeah, I'm 34. Yeah, it's in 4. I didn't go to my 10-year reunion, though. I don't give a fuck about anyone I went to school with. I know that sounds cold, but there was only 30 of them. And not my people. It's fine. We're fine, and it's fine! Isn't that weird? Like, the fact that you could literally just put on a backpack, go to high school, and feel totally normal, other than the fact that we all look like, the way we look now and not like high schoolers. Also, just imagine this. So most of us have been, adults for quite some time, by now, like out of school, out of the curriculum side of our lives for quite some time now. Imagine going back to when a stranger can tell you what to do and you just have to do it. They're not your mom or your dad and you're not paying them. They just get to fucking boss you. Like, you have to pee, they get to say no. I'm so far out, I think I'd get in trouble for a crime. I would punch someone in the throat for telling me I can't go pee. What the fuck? It's the strangest, like, to even consider going back is very weird to think about. 32 on Sunday? Oh, dude, wait. Thread. So on Sunday, I won't be live on this channel, but if you come over to Zach's channel, I'm going to be live on his channel. We're all going over to Scott's house to do the hot wing challenge for the charity thing they did. And if you say something in chat, I will sing to you. I don't care how much I'm going to annoy the men. You can bring a water bottle, yes, Nick, but it's got to be empty. You just got to empty it before you go through TSA. Absolutely. I always bring a water bottle because the second you get through TSA, there's water fountains. And then, like the water bottle water fountains. I don't know what they're called. But you don't touch anything. You just like put your water bottle under it and a firm stream of water just comes down. It's like a fountain. What are those called? They're everywhere throughout the airport, just specifically to fill up water bottles. They're right next to water fountains, like normal ones. Everywhere. Like, everybody packs. Because the waters, if you buy a water in the airport, it's going to be $7 for a fucking bottle of water. It's just crazy. I always pack a couple snacks or something because airport stuff, this is the worst I've ever seen. If you've ever seen those prepackaged nuts, they're usually in a bag. And it's like this kind of eggshell finish, and there's like a maroon bag and a green bag. And they're kind of expensive, but it's like, I think the brand is called Seychelles or something like that. But they'll have like pistachios and cranberries and all this cool stuff with like black pepper and maple syrup. And it's like clusters of it. I don't know. They're really tasty. I fucking love them. I've gotten them a million times. But if you go to a grocery store, it's like $5.97 for the bag, which is arguably a lot of money for some fucking nuts. But if you go to the airport, they're $14. The last time I was at the airport, not when I went to London with my sister, but the time before that, there was actually a little sign on the counter in the Hudson's News thing that said Seychelles nuts are $14.99 because so many people flipped the fuck out when they saw what they were at the register. And I don't know why. Airports just jack the price up of everything. It's so expensive in airports. It's nauseating. The fill stations, yeah. A firm stream of water. A water fountain, right? It's a water dispenser. Is that what they're called? They remind me of those things that like carbonate stuff. Those little soda fountain things. I got my TSA pre-check done and approved. Oh my God, yes, BDO. It's seriously, it almost feels bad. It almost feels wrong. The first time you do it, because you're going to get up to TSA and you're going to see the huge lines and you're going to go, ugh, and then you're going to see the TSA pre-check sign, and there's going to be like 3 people in line. You don't have to take your shoes off, and you don't have to take anything out of your bag. No, nothing. You can't get through with a full water bottle. Like, don't be an idiot about it, but that's it. And you walk through an old school scanner, and you just go. That's it. It's incredible. It feels so good. And it costs $80 for, I believe, 5 years. BDO just did it. So correct me if I'm wrong, BDO. I did it a bit ago, but it's either 5 years or 10 years, but it's $80. And the only prerequisite is you can't be a felon. That's it. If you have any criminal history, I think you might still get it. They'll just look into it further. But if you have no criminal history past the age of 18, they're like, we trust you not to bomb the plane. You get to do whatever you want. And you just walk through. It's incredible. I can't Willow, same. It is the best thing ever. Just for the sake of not taking my fucking shoes off. I'm not 10. Stop it. TSA PreCheck literally is just you apply for a special, it's like a little special marker that shows up on your ticket when you buy an airplane ticket. And it means you don't have to go into the normal TSA lines where everybody has to basically get naked and empty their bag on the conveyor belt. You just get to plop your bag on a conveyor belt and walk the fuck through. It still goes through a check and everything. Like, don't be stupid. Don't be bringing shit over 10 ounces or what's the ounce? I think it's over 4 ounces. Nothing fluid over 4 ounces can go on a plane on your carry-on. You can check it, but you can't carry it on. Don't be stupid. You're not going to get away with stuff, people. But you just don't have to go through the rigmarole. Because essentially, if you're paying for that, you're probably a really frequent traveler. You know what the fuck you're doing. You know what I mean? You don't see the lady wearing 10 pounds of gold jewelry in the TSA pre-check line, if you know what I'm talking about. With the strappy stilettos and the belt that's 100% metal. They're not in that line, if that makes sense. So the first time you do it, you're like, this is cheating. And then after that, you just don't give a fuck anymore. The only downside is most other countries don't have TSA pre-check. So like when I went to London, I had to be in a peasant TSA line. Almost missed my plane because of it. But the moment you get back in the States, it's TSA pre-check all the way. It's fucking phenomenal. And it's just to get through TSA. It has nothing to do with your flight, nothing like that. It's just getting through TSA. It's worth it, Knives. Oh my God. Just witnessing TSA lines again when we were in London, the lines were astronomical because Heathrow's a shit show, but watching people that are, they look older than me. I see them as older than me. They have children and families, and like there's these signs that are neon and huge, like joke warning signs almost, that are like, no fluids in your bag. And I shit you not, 1 out of every 4 people will walk up and be like, well, this is full of all the fluids that I'm taking. And they say, you can't take any fluids. Did you not see the 20 neon signs blinking and screaming in your face as you walked through the 3-hour TSA line? I can't live without these fluids, though. You can't take them on the plane. But I can't live without them. What do I do? I mean, you're literally stuck behind that person. Or the person that keeps walking through the little thing with the sunglasses on their head. Are you sure you don't have any metal in your pockets? No, I'm great! Fucking huge Dior sunglasses that weigh 10 pounds on their skull. Those are not in TSA pre-check. So if you're like me and you get a little anxious about getting on your plane on time because of TSA pre-check is literally fucking everything. It just eliminates a whole lot of dumb from your day. That's all I'm going to say. I fly 2 times a year for MS treatment, and with the family stuff, I'm going to be getting on planes more. Spencer. Especially because of the way your life has decided to gift you lately. I think TSA pre-check should be some self-care. That's a form of self-care, honey. You get to keep your shoes on, for fuck's sake. Oh, Knives. It's comical to a certain... If I wasn't running late for my flight, it probably would have been funny. Like, I would have been laughing hysterically and taking pictures of people's, like, bags. Not them, because that's rude, but you know what I mean. I would have done that. But we were literally, like, there were, at a certain point, stewards started coming out and being like, anybody going to JFK? And would just drag us out of the line and put us at the beginning. Oh my God, we got yelled at by so many angry British men. It was just the best. And at a certain point, I stopped trying to justify why we were being pulled to the front, and I just smiled and did this. Like I was famous. I don't give a fuck anymore. But TSA is a fucking joke, and it's the people. Like, TSA is not a joke. It's passengers. It's you. Stop being a joke. Both happens in the UK as well through the normal security gates. Even when the checkers shot in through the queue, they still have bags full of fluids. I mean, when my sister and I, before we got to like branch off into a different line, Heathrow does do a really good job of supplying like bags and things to put your stuff in as you're walking through a line of TSA. So if you had some stuff in your bag, like you can carry on fluids if they're really small, like under 2-ounce little things like this. But you have to have them in one bag altogether that is clear, like a clear Ziploc or something. And if you don't have that, they supply it. Like the whole line is lined with trash cans and those plastic bags, so you can do it in line. But they still, the girl directly in front of us, there were so many signs: no fluids, no fluids, no fluids, no hand sanitizer. They were major about that because that's flammable. They'll supply it on the plane, but they won't let you bring it on. And this girl had 3 hand sanitizers dangling off of her backpack right in front of us. My sister and I were just staring at it. And we were taking bets, like how far in the line is she going to make it before she takes her backpack off to check for fluids. She tried to wear her backpack through the TSA thing. She didn't even put it on the conveyor belt. This was like a young woman. Just looked younger than me, looked like a backpacker. Not that age means anything. I don't know what's going on. Oblivious. Just oblivious. I don't know. It's wild. Human nature is insane. Stop. Last time I went through, there was a lady chugging a 1.75 liter of vodka in line. That bitch is fucking ready to party hard. Holy shit, no thank you. Oh, that's a lot. Hi, Spiffy, how are you? Oh, no, and then these are the people that will like, well, we have to check you now because you tried to walk through with fluids. I demand a female TSA officer. And they can't let anyone through until a female TSA officer shows up. And then it's just, I believe some people go out into the world and think to themselves, I'm going to make everyone else's day as bad as I possibly can. How can I do that? And they make lists. And then they follow those lists. And I get that it feels really good to mark things off of a list, but maybe self-awareness should be on it. Maybe. No, they're all very nice. I've never seen anyone tackled in an airport or anything because lots of stupid people try to walk through. I mean, they'll keep their purse on, whatever, belts, a million. I mean, it's, I don't know. I love traveling and I've traveled a lot in my life. Like ever since I was like 3 years old, I've been on planes and stuff. So I'm like, when people try to double, when I'm traveling with someone and they're like, did you bring this? Did you do this? I don't say yes or no. I just respond with a glare and I know how to travel. Because I do. Soft clothes, no pockets, then you can't put anything in your pockets. Put your keys in your fucking bag. Like, get all the metal off you. Why do you have sunglasses on in an airport? Stop it. But it's not for me. I do it so I'm not holding up anyone else. I don't know why it's just self-awareness. I don't know. It takes me like 4 nights of getting blackout drunk to get... Dude, that would take me a year. I'd die. I would die with that much vodka. That is insane. She didn't. She didn't finish it. She threw it out before the checkpoint. Holy shit. And she was just like... Was she wild on the plane? I've never been dragged off to a private room, but I have been felt up a couple times. When I had long hair, my hair used to be like to my ass crack. Even if it was in a bun, they had to take me somewhere and have me take my hair down, and they'd literally have someone comb my hair every time I got on a plane when it was long. They were convinced something was in my hair. Every time. And I just think it's because I have thick hair. Like they would check it because it's on my neck. Someone would do this to me every fucking time. Knives, every time you go, you get checked. Do you get like taken to a special room or are you just taken off and wanded? Because that happens to me a lot too. Even though I'm not, like, I won't even go off. I'm just like the random checked person, quote unquote. Ha ha ha. Oh, they weren't on your plane. Damn it. I take sunglasses because I look like shit. Brittany, I love you, but I'm gonna let you know, sunglasses are not helping things. Like, go outside, find some dog shit, and put sunglasses on it. Did it make it? Wait, no, that might make it better. That might be kind of funny. I take it back. Maybe it makes it better. I take a particular pride in gliding through TSA with a minimum fuss. Me too. I do too. I like kind of glow with it, Marilyn. Maybe that's a Baltimore thing. That being said, BWI is the best airport I've ever been in my entire life. You don't need TSA pre-check at Baltimore. Amazing. Wanded, patted down. Yep. I used to get that when I had long hair all the fucking time. And now I just happen to be the random check. My sister was the random check this past time we went through, though, thank God. I flew back to the East Coast recently for my cousin's wedding. Lost my new driver's license and my journal on 2 different flights. Oh, that's just fucking depressing. And your journal? Oh, man. Ellie Eclectic, you've never had your hair checked? I'm not kidding you. Even if they don't brush it, they'll always be like, can you pick your hair up for us? Can you split it? And I'm like, yes, I guess. At least you're not brushing it. It's very strange. I don't know why. I don't know why though, but I do get checked. But it doesn't hold up a line if they do that. They put you to the side, and you are, according to them, the random chosen one. Every time I go through TSA, I get patted down, even when TSA pre-check perks of traveling while non-gender conforming. That's so fucking wrong. You're not wrong. You know what I mean. That is wrong. It's just gross. And I'm sorry you have to deal with that. I don't know why I get it. I just always do. Maybe blue hair is like sus as fuck. I get checked every time too because of my insulin pump. Oh, I have to do the full pat down and swab, and I can recite the thing they tell you. Shut up. Do you show them the little insulin pump and they still do everything? Because it's like fucking connected to you, isn't it? BWI is everything. I went to Dulles once. I prefer BBW. I mean, same. If we get options, Glut, yeah. If the airport's small enough, it's not bad. For example, Omaha Airport's charmingly small. Really, I haven't been through. I mean, I don't know. I love Atlanta. Like, Georgia's amazing, but the Atlanta airport is my nightmare. I will take an extra hour on my flight to not have a layover in Atlanta because you're going to have to take an underground train to another part of the city to get your connection. Holy shit. The amount of flights I have sprinted to through that airport before because, like, Amazon bought the flights or something like that and they don't give a fuck. I've never heard of that. I'd be totally weirded out if someone asked me, oh, it's very strict. The first time they ever did it, I think I actually said, are you joking? And they were like, no, ma'am. And that's when they have a big, like, you know, those like wide tooth Conair combs you used to get when you were younger to brush your hair in the bath, like this. I don't know. They're kind of wide tooth. They just have one of those and they comb down your neck. They want to make sure you don't have anything tied up in your fucking locks. What the fuck? It is weird. I don't like my hair being touched by strangers. Do you think it's because I'm tall? Is that a thing? Are tall people like a thing? Are we sus? I don't know. Allie Eclectic, same kinda, right? Though? I mean, I'm 6 feet tall, and I kind of have resting, I would like to burn everything you love down face. So I feel like same, but they always touch me. They always get up in on that shit, and I don't like it. Oh, because you can't go through. Oh, fuck, it'll set it off. It sets off the metal detector, so I have to 100% ask for the pat down every time. I mean, it's better than getting your shit zapped, though. Jesus Christ. But it's an extra 30 minutes? My God. Same knives, 100%. That Atlanta airport it's a mall. It's a mall that just happens to have airplanes. But I don't know how they make any money on the mall because you never have enough time to shop because you're sprinting across the city to the other flight. My God. CJ, right? I mean, I love Atlanta. Like, if you have a 4-hour layover, take that Atlanta layover. It's a fucking incredible airport. It's huge. I don't even know what to compare it to. I've never been inside a structure so huge. It reminds me of just an enormous mall with, like, you know, Louis Vuitton and expensive shit. I don't know what's another expensive brand. I don't know. Prada. Lots of shit that, like, if you're in a layover, maybe I guess you need a Prada bag. I don't fucking know. Hi, Boywell. How are you? It has 20 total gates, so nothing really goes through Omaha. It's only an hour from Chicago and Denver, if I recall. Yeah, it's not. I think we can drive to it pretty fast, actually. But that's kind of nice to have a tiny airport like that. BWI is pretty fucking well sized. It's just I don't know if they built the airport ready for TSA or whatever. Whereas most airports in the U.S. were built, you know, before 9/11, before like we just assumed bombs are in everybody's shoes. And so they had to like make do and move in TSA lines, and they're just a shit show. They're just a fucking shit show. Tall people. I mean, maybe we're sus. I don't fucking, maybe. I mean, I would think I'm sus, but not because I'm tall. You thought I was 5'3"? I know. Everybody looks the same size on stream. It's just it's the curse. But I think this is the only giveaway, and only the people who have sat in these chairs can tell. I'm in a Secret Labs chair. The Secret Labs Titan, to be exact. And if you look at how far the back comes up on me, that's the only way you can really tell how big I am. Is if you know that these chairs are built for people who are like 6'9" and up to, I think, 350 pounds is the. They made new chairs now. They might have better weight limits at this point. Honestly, I thought 350 was a little low. It's like a clothing brand being like, we offer small, medium, and large. Sick. You know what I mean? I have a tiny torso, but it's still, a 6 foot. It's not so small that I look weird as a 6 foot person. Like, it's still a 6 foot person's torso. So I still sit, like, do you remember when Vissy was here and she sat in this? When Vissy sat in this chair, I shit you not, her head came to here. You could almost see Secret Labs. If she didn't have her little poof of hair above, like her hair thickness is the only reason you couldn't see the Secret Labs. Your maximum travel time walking from drop off to the gate is like 60 yards. Yeah. Ooh, Kansas City. Oh, that's the Kansas City airport. I might have been to that one. It's the perfect airport for the pre-9/11 era. It's circular, and before TSA checkpoints were necessary, you would get dropped off like 50 yards from your gate. Fuck, that'd be nice. I've never been. I mean, the BWI airport's kind of like that. Like, you literally walk through TSA, and there's the gates, and you take like a left if it's Southwest, and you take a right if it's anything else. Boom, there's your gates. It's really nicely organized. Atlanta, then Dallas, and Denver as far as busiest airports in the world go. Yeah, Atlanta's wild. JFK is usually pretty darn busy. SeaTac is always busy. I've never, ever had an easy time getting through SeaTac in my life. Okay, so the Titan XL is for 5'11 to 6'9", and it's $179 to $395. Oh, fucking fine. At least they went up to $400. I'm not even kidding you, when I first got this chair, mine's very old. Like, I think mine is not rated for that anymore. Mine's like the original Titan XL. They were only rated up to like 250 pounds or something. Something dumb. Dumb light. And I was like, show me a 6'9" fucker that's 250. Show it to me. I'd like to see that bag of bones walk around. I don't even know. Your skull weighs that much, for fuck's sake. It seemed asininely light. I'm very glad they went up because that's just we're tall. Like, we're tall, big people. Give us a fucking break. I should be able to at least sit and grow my ass more, for fuck's sake. Vegas is also in the top 10 U.S. airports now. No shit, for like busyness or for like good airports. There's a 2-gate airport. Oh my God, Mop Izzle. We had one like that in Spokane, but the planes were scary. Like, they were like one person sitting on either side of the lane, and they rattled. Oh, they rattled. My little brother's 6'8" and 250. Boom. Is he thin? That seems thin. For 6'9", 6'8"? Maybe. That's just me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be insulting. I'm just asking. The weight ratings on chairs usually assume nobody's fat ever. It annoys me. It's so stupid. They literally designed the Titan XL to be wider and taller, but no heavier. When I got it, I was like, I'm sorry, what? That does not compute with moi at all. And I'm only 6 foot. Like, the only reason I say it's got to be more is I'm 6 foot and like 170, like 165-ish. Add 9 inches of that on. I imagine I'd be around 250. Like, that's like I don't know. And then, if you like food, you'll probably be a little heavier. Seemed weird to think your chair's going to fucking like stab your asshole if you're heavier than 250. JFK was fine getting there and leaving it. I had no problem. I've always had an easy time getting through. It's just always busy though. Secret Labs has great customer service too. My armrest broke. They sent me a new one. All I had to do was send them a picture. That's awesome. They've always been wonderful with me too, honestly. And I do have a Secret Labs link below my channel. You can use to get a discount on chairs if you so wish. They didn't check me there, though. It's only in fucking Raleigh. Really? They check you there. Interesting. I get checked no matter where I am. This is why I say I'm average height at 6'7", dad's 6'5", brother's 6'8". That's cheating? That's cheating. All my brothers are shorter than me, so technically your average is shit. In my family, the average would be like 5'6". I'm 6'3" and have wide hips. The whole airplane thing makes me want to die. But I can survive a flight, though my legs are dead afterwards. Little black dress, I am exactly the same situation. Seriously. Like, even, I have like hips. I have hips. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not a hippie person. I have like the hips. But I think I'm a fairly average sized person. And when I sit on an airplane in a normal seat, some of this will be like under the armrest a little bit in the next seat. And I'm like, there's no fucking way. I'm not that big. And I feel like I'm taking up someone's room. So I'll like squish myself against the wall. Like, sorry if my butt cheek comes out. But they make them small. Like, not, and I'm not just talking like for us extra larges. Like, I don't think they fit well for people that are considered average. The Secret Libs. It's Illuminati. According to that stupid perfect weight chart they have at the doctor's office, my ideal weight's 174 and I'm 6 foot. According to my doctor, I should weigh 150 pounds. Or less. That's like my ideal BMI, according to my, like, every doctor I've ever talked to. And I just look at myself naked in a mirror sometimes and I'm like, from where? I guess I could chop off a tit. We don't believe in BMI here, by the way. I don't buy BMI. I think it's absolute bullshit. There's no use for it. However, it is interesting when they tell you things like that. And I'm just like, where's the 15 pounds coming from? My butt is muscle. Like, that's, I don't, and my doctor will just laugh because she thinks it's bullshit too, but like, it's part of their charting, so they always have to put it in. She's always like, well, this is your ideal shit, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but I would feel so unhealthy at that weight. I can already, like, at this size I am, my sternum sticks out sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I don't like that at all. Like, can you imagine how fucking bony I would be? And I'm 6 feet as well. So a 6 feet assigned female at birth person should be 150. Maybe my ass would weigh 150. I just don't, like, I literally, I've said it straight to my doctor, like, where would that come from? And do you think it would be healthy? And she's like, looking at you, no, I don't think it would be healthy for you to lose 15 pounds. I'm like, maybe let's not throw BMI shit around then. Your sister's taller than me? No shit. That poor woman. She have trouble finding clothes. It is. It's all bullshit. I hate BMI. It's so dumb. If you're on an older plane, such as the Southwest 737s or 700s, those planes have a narrower body than the newer 737-800 ones. However, Southwest still puts the same number of passengers on both. No shit. That's why they make me feel fat. That means narrower seats. Every time I'm on a newer plane, it's so much more. Right? Dude, where was I going? Recently, I got on a newer plane. Not the London trip, not that recent. But I thought I was accidentally like in a better seat than I was supposed to have, and it was totally coach. It was just the newer planes, they make them a little bit wider. Whereas, like, I don't have very wide shoulders, and in the old planes, I feel like I have to do this. So I'm not, like, touching people. Like, my shoulders shouldn't be wider than your seats, my dudes. They're not that big. I can get away with wearing, like, junior's clothes on the top, for fuck's sake. I like Southwest. As long as I get on early and get a good enough, like, don't get a total shit middle seat. I think BMI is a deprecated form of judging healthiness. 100%. I think it's, honestly, I said this thread, we were talking about this the other day, because we don't, like, in the hospital and inpatient, it's not used. It's calculated by our computer, and it's in the charting, because we put in your height and weight and your age, and it just does it. But I've never seen it physically used for literally anything. We look at your actual weight to see what we're going to do. BMI, I think it's honestly used as a scare tactic to shame people into being thinner, which is not good and doesn't excuse it in any way, shape, or form. But that's all I can come up with, because it's useless. It has the fact that anyone remotely muscular is not just grotesquely, can be morbidly obese on that scale, makes it broken and invalidated. I.e., Channing Tatum in that fucking Chipmunks movie that everybody loves is morbidly obese in that state of fitness, according to BMI. Riddle me that, Jesus.
Hail
Hail.
Satan.
It doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's completely invalidated by that. That you can't just be like, oh, it only applies to people I deem fat. No, go fuck yourself. If you're going to use BMI, it applies to all of us, and that doesn't make any sense at all. It's bullshit. The one where he's like a stripper, it reminds me of the Chippendales. But it's not Chippendales. I can't remember what it's called. Hi, Bert. How are you, love? Magic Mike. Thank you. The Magic Mike movies. All the guys on there get really like fucking ripped in shape and very muscular, but BMI doesn't account for bones, organs, or muscles. So if you have what BMI, and the other part of it is 5 pounds of 5 pounds of muscle is like the eighth of a size, like actual size, like the size you physically see of 5 pounds of fat. So it just, none of it makes sense. Nothing is medical about it. It's stupid. Mandriff Mike. Oh my God, someone has to make the movie. Please make Mandriff Mike. I've never seen Magic Mike, but I like Channing Tatum. He is funny. Like, I didn't like him in his like I'm just a cute boy in the world era of dance movies, but he's really funny in, what is that? 21 Jump Street. Holy fuck. That movie makes me cry out my ass. How are you, Bert? Morbidly obese Mike. Do I need to watch it? Is it really good? I thought it was like a dark movie about some guy like using like, I don't know, what Matthew McConaughey seemed like a dick in it, so I thought maybe he was a meanie. Is he a meanie, or is it just like funny? Is it funny? Is it a funny movie? Imagine Katie setting up a bachelorette party and booking a chipmunk show. I'm gonna be completely real with you, Banana. I would prefer a chipmunk show. I've never really been into muscles. Chipmunks are cute. Sue me. I'd be fucking into that. Like, what are they gonna do? What is the chipmunk show? What do they do? He's so cute. They're precious. Shut up. Oh, Sarnati. It's on my list. It's on Prime, but it's like, I think you still have to pay for it. I'm just waiting for it to be so I don't have to pay for it to watch it, but I want to watch it real bad. It looks funny as fuck. I love Sandra Bullock so much. Sandra Bullock is just one of my all-time favorite actresses. She's great. Yeah, Lost City, that's what it's called. Burt Firkins, yes, me too. I am Team Dad Bod. Here's the thing. How could I, like, expect my partner to be, like, chiseled in stone if I'm going to be over here skinny fat and eating licorice in bed until I pass out with one half sticking out of my mouth? Like, that body comes with a lifestyle I don't want. So, I'm going to stick to mine. Also, snuggling something soft is kind of nice. I don't know. Dude, Kenji, thank you. You are invited. You are formally invited to my Chipmunk show whenever I have one. It's free? Stop it. It actually went free? Oh, I'm going to watch that tonight. I'm going to watch Lost City. Everybody watch Lost City. We can talk about it tomorrow. Is he hilarious in it? I mean, him and Sandra. He's been hilarious in everything, though. Channing Tatum is one of those people I feel like can just have funny fucking chemistry with a lot of different people. If you haven't seen This Is the End, I know a lot of people aren't into, like, stoner movies. Please watch it. Channing Tatum has a cameo that's worth every second of the movie. Oh my. I love him. That's all I'm going to say. I love him. Watch it. It's one of my favorite movies ever. I watch it all the time. It's just like, I put it on in the background. Because every moment of it is just absolute nonsensical hilarity. At one point, there's literally like an 8-story long demon dong in the sky, swinging, like graphically animated. Which, it was a snipped dick, which is curious that Satan would have the Jesus sacrament of a clipped dick. But whatever. It's huge, and it's just, stop it. How have you not seen this movie? It's hilarious. Yes, Free Guy was great. I really liked Free Guy. He was great in that too. Older planes have more requisite space for internals between outside fuelage and inside cabin. Oh, and is that why they're so fucking narrow on the inside? And why don't they need that now? Oh, do you have to have Paramount or something? I mean, I can always acquire it elsewhere. You know, elsewhere. Yeah, Channing Tatum, he's in the very beginning of the movie, but if you haven't seen Free Guy, that's a really funny movie too. I'm a big fan of comedy, man. I just need a laugh. The Arnold from Terminator 1 and Marilyn Monroe are prime as the ideal man and woman is, albeit wrong, very outdated. 100%. I mean, both of them would have been obese on the BMI scale that all these doctors push on us as like, you shouldn't eat. But food is good. The Arnold, or have you ever seen Channing Tatum's lip sync battle? Yes. I've seen a lot. I mean, I really like him. He's funny. He's genuinely funny. I don't think he's attractive. I know everybody's like, oh, not my type. It's fine. You do you. But he gets me. He's funny. He has like a weird offbeat sense of humor that I just die for. It's like super dry that almost you don't catch it half the time. I just love it. He's been ever since he got out of his like dance movie rom-com era. I think we need to take a break because my dogs are sitting here being needy and they're both staring at me. Trick's staring at me too. But then we can play Destiny. I have it up. I'm sorry I took so long. I just missed you guys. This is what happens whenever a day gets fucked. It is just on Prime and you don't need like a weird trial or anything, Knives. Awesome. I'm going to watch it. It's about Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney buying an IRL soccer club. You know they did. They actually did buy the soccer club in Wales. It's insane. They did. And they bought it together without ever meeting each other in person before. I watched an interview. It was fucking wild. And they made a whole show about it. Okay, I'm going to have to look it up then. I didn't know they made a show about it. I knew they actually did that, though, and it was weird. Welcome to Wrexham. Okay, I'm going to write it down. I have watched It's Always Sunny shameful amounts of times. That is probably one of my favorite shows ever in the whole world. Ever. It's just so real. Welcome to Wrexham. On Hulu? On the Hulu. Hulu's probably my favorite. I use Hulu more than anything else. I feel like they have less content, but they have more quality content. Whereas like Netflix, it's a whole lot of shit. It's a whole lot of shit in there you gotta dig through to get anything. Netflix did a fun movie about Dwayne Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot. Oh, a movie? What is it? How have I not seen that? Red Notice. I haven't seen that yet. I love all of those people. Good, because I'm always looking for new shit to watch. Like, I've been rewatching Will and Grace. This is the point I'm at. Because all the new shows suck and I hate them. Or I've finished them. So the show I'm binging is rewatching is Will and Grace from 1998. The fuck? I've run out of things. It's good. I mean, I love Will and Grace. It's just like, damn, I'm really digging. Eureka's great. I did watch Eureka. 36 of Psych. Psych's a good one. Yep. Ryan Reynolds is another one. Like, I know he got popular because everybody thinks he's dreamy looking because of the muscles. Muscles seem to be the thing. Like, if he was not muscly, I don't know how far he would get. But anyways, his humor is what fucking gets me. He is funny. Ever since, like, Waiting, like the era of Waiting, fuck my ass, dude. He is just funny. Pure. What was the one we were talking about the other day? The one where he, like, jerks off a bulldog into donuts? He's funny in that one, too, even though there's the bulldog being jerked off into donuts. He's fucking funny. I am watching House of the Dragon. I've seen 2 episodes. There's only 2 out, right? We get a new one this Sunday. Van Wilder. Yes, Van Wilder. He was great in that. Like, that era was funny, and he just keeps getting better. I don't know what it is. It's like he's so insanely humble. I don't know, man. That's true. We're not going to talk about the jerking off the dog into donuts. I have to ban myself now. God damn it. I'm 15 now. I got a spanking yesterday. I hate them so much. I don't want to be spanked anymore ever again. What can I do? Fake an orgasm. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, Knives, exactly. Ryan's always been funny. He was typecast. I think that's what happened to Channing Tatum, too. Like, they're classically kind of boring-looking white dudes with decent bodies. Rom-coms. Put them in the rom-com immediately. And both of them, I think, like, had this core of funny, traumatized human inside that's come out, and it's just beautiful. They're so funny. Until Deadpool. Deadpool's just a work of art. I watched that movie so much. Did you guys watch... I haven't seen the first episode of Rings of Power yet. Is it good? Is it beautiful? I'm very excited. You're welcome. I saved that banana. I've had it up on that screen the whole time. I just hadn't fucking read it. I didn't want to. I put it out of my periph. Talk about his diet. No, is it bad though? I watched. Oh God, what's his name? The kid from High School Musical. He's in a lot more movies by this time, but what's that guy's name? He's in Hairspray. I watched an interview of him talking about the diets. Zac Efron, thank you, of the diets that his directors and shit used to keep him on to keep his washboard abs. He said something along the lines of before the age of 24, he didn't have a meal that wasn't just hamburger. He lived on fried hamburger, and that was it. Like he didn't touch a carb. Like he said he didn't go a day with over 5 grams of carbs in his diet. And now he'll never go back. He's like, he still looks in great shape to me. He's just got a nice healthy layer of, skin and fat over his abs and stuff. He looks great, but he's eating carbs now. And he's like, I might be a little heavier, but I will never go back to that lifestyle because it was misery. Right Knives, it was horrible. If you guys ever want to look into that shit, like, holy crap. The things that they were, like, that the adults around him did to him to, like, manipulate his mind and the way he thought and acted to keep him kind of looking like a boy man. It's real fucked up. He talks about it in a few interviews. He did one with Sean Evans and he talks about it a little bit. But it was like to keep him looking youthful, but also like a man. It's very creepy, very psychosocial fuckery. Felt very bad for him, but he seems to be doing all right now. He has a couple other shows where he's like traveling the world and camping and doing things he actually enjoys. Me too, Knives. I mean, I think everybody's a little bitter about something in their childhood, but damn. Not to eat, to just think carbs were gonna kill you. That was death. I fucking love carbs. Are you kidding me? Oh, Ali Eclectic. Didn't they announce it like 4 years ago? He describes it as eating cardboard porridge. That's the fucking saddest thing I've ever heard in my life. That's not a break. That's not a life. You gotta have some good food in your life. All right, break. Sorry. I'm gonna go pee and let my dogs out because there be tricks here being annoying. Every couple of hours we take a break and I encourage you to stand up and stretch your dicks and, get a drink, load a bowl, do what you gotta do. My dogs, now they're pouncing at each other. But when we come back, I'd like to play some Destiny. I think I'm gonna roll a new tune because why not? I guess the story's changed so much that Cade's not even in it anymore. So, but I'm excited. It took 3 days to fucking download. I gotta do it. Recently watched Under the Banner of Heaven. It was deeply unsettling, but really good. What is that one? I'm going to write it down, but I don't remember what that one is. Hi. Peed and washed my hands. Did you? Dude, Prelt, that's from Bastion. Did you know? You probably already do. If you don't, that's from a game called Bastion, and it's amazing. The first Supergiant game I ever played. So fucking good. Oh, God, dude, Hesty, I could not agree harder. Like, I actually listen to the soundtracks of Hades and Bastion and Transistor when I'm not playing the games. They are phenomenally well done. There's actually a lot of extra, like, cool footage on YouTube you can look up of the two, what's the guy's name? Fuck. My brain just farted it, but you can watch the making of the music. He shows you how Darren Korb, thank you so much. He shows you making of the music and everything. And it's really cool. I love watching stuff like that. He's very, like, he's not pretentious. Not that I would assume he was, but he doesn't act like he's the best at everything. He's like, I don't even know how to play most of these music. I just like find a cool chord and record it and make it play over and over. He shows you all of it. Like, he doesn't play metal normally. And so he had to teach himself like how to play metal on a guitar to play a lot of the songs for Hades, and he shows you how he taught himself. It was just really cool. Lilu Dallas multipass. She got a multipass. We know it's a multipass. Dude, I've seen that movie way too many times in my life. I wanted to check Arting real quick because I was told that there's something cool and I got Discord up. What in the fuck is that? Oh my god, you made a skeletal hand? Oh my god, if Mandel might not still be here. Mandel literally 3D printed a skeleton hand. That is so fucking cool. Dude, can I open that bigger? I want to show you guys. Is that the 3D printer? Fuck, they're weird looking. I've never actually watched one print anything, but they're cool. She knows it's a multi-pass. Look at that. That is fucking sick. That does it. That thing? That's really cool. 3D printers blow me away. I lied. I did watch one in action, but it was 3D printing a house. So different. A little. Methinks. I'm just moving chat so I can watch you guys and play the game at the same time. Move, move, move. Move all the shit. All the shit moves. You can be up there. All right. It's time for our destinies. I know a lot of you take off when I play games, which is totally understandable. I get it. However, I just want to thank you for hanging out this morning. I love you. And if you're ever looking for a fun game to jump into, Destiny's great. Coming from a person that completely 100% ignores the story in the vast majority of games, I listen to this one and that says something. The cinematics, the voice acting, it's all phenomenal. They really did a bang-up job with Destiny 2. I mean, they're both great, but they're just great. I think I'm going to start over Knives. Honestly, they've redone a lot of the story and they reworked the classes so much that I think it would be to my betterment to restart it. And because it's been over 3 years since I played. We figured that out this morning. I have not played since I moved to this house. So, it's been a very long time. And like my favorite story, the Cade story, apparently has been removed. He's in the lore still, thank God, but like new players don't even know who he was or his humor or anything, which kind of breaks my soul. And I kind of just want to experience it. I don't know. It's fun. I've only got around 10K hours. Oh my fucking God. You like it more. Are you sending that hand to me, Mandel? Dude, are you kidding me? I'll put it with all my parts. I have all my my arm is behind me somewhere. It gets to go in my body part collection. Are you kidding me? That's so fucking cool. I want to buy a 3D printer. I need to clean up. Dude, they're amazing, Ike. I need to clean up workroom and buy more shelving space to make space. Yeah, there's so many cool woodworking tools and stuff I'd love to have, but I don't have a garage or a shop or anything like that. So yeah, no room. I don't know if it's an Iron Banana weekend. I hadn't even considered PvP yet, honestly. Like I don't know I don't know what they did to it yet. I don't know. Oh yeah, Spark. I spent the last 48 hours getting this game to install. I'm going to fucking play it. I almost ripped all my hair out. Hi Magnissimo, how are you, love? Happy Friday. Jesus Christ, Katie. No, bad. Next weekend's Iron Banana, Pucky says. So now we know. Thank you, Pucky. Why is writing a melody right now pulling teeth? I hate it here. I've never been able to do it. I can write lyrics like nobody's business to a melody, but writing a melody, oh my God, I can't, my brain can't work it. I tried when I was taking piano when I was a kid. She would that was like an assignment we had during the week. Sometimes was like, write a little song and play it for me when you come in. I'm like not original. I don't know. Nothing's really original though, really anymore, right? Thank you, Pucky. I appreciate that. It's probably going to take me an hour to make a character because apparently I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far we get. I think I may drive an hour each way tomorrow just to pick up some apple cider donuts. I agree with this decision you're making. Bert, you know what so I don't write music because I just can't, but I do paint a lot and I like to do art stuff. And I find I've just recently kind of mind fucked myself a little with something when I don't feel quote unquote inspired. When I'm like, I really want to paint, but like, what? I think of someone I would paint something for. Even if I am in no way ever going to give them this thing, I just really want to paint something. I think of someone and I think like, okay, what are they into? Like bears, Godzilla, whatever. And then I'll paint something like that as if I was going to give it to them. And suddenly I get a crazy drive. Even if I mean, it's not a gift. It's just me practicing drawing something, you know, it's just me painting for funsies. That for some reason gives me a jolt of adrenaline to do it. Like I get ideas suddenly, but it's like I source off of people I know a lot of the time. I don't know if that would work for anybody else, but I've very recently discovered that I can mind fuck my way that way a little bit. Do you do that? Yeah, it worked. I mean, it's worked for me a couple times. And it's not like, you know, you just want to make something, but there's nothing going on that's inspiring you. You just pick someone or something. Sometimes I pick my dog. Like, I don't know. It can work. I hope it works for you because it has really helped me sometimes just get out of those ruts. Because, like, just because I'm not currently inspired doesn't mean I don't want to paint. Like sometimes you just really want to paint. I got all my paints out. I'm inspired to paint, but then I'm like, but what? Now what? And that has gotten me over a lot of humps of block, like, art block, creative block, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah. I have the song written, but trying to write vocals and have been struggling. Good luck. I hope that advice helps you. Seriously, like, it's the weirdest muscle to flex, the creative muscle, because it's so unreliable and inconsistent, and you never know what's going to come out. You just, like, hope for the best. Yes, Destiny 2 absolutely can be played single player. I usually play the first, like, you have to play the opening portion single player. It's kind of your, like, tutorial. The opening story, the opening tutorials, like, to teach you how to use your Titan, Hunter, or whatever you got. Or Warlock if you hate yourself. But no, it's super fun by yourself. It's like the difficulty is adjusted based on who's in your party and who's playing. So, like, if you're by yourself, the difficulty of the bad guys is absolutely knocked down, so it's totally playable alone. But if you have party members in, if there's someone in your party that's super high level, sometimes it'll boost them up a little bit and they'll be a little harder, but it's because you have more people. That's the way the last time I played anyways, 3 years ago. So we'll see. I hear the game, but I don't see it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I hear that, bitch. Hi, Mumbina. How are you? How's that volume for you guys? You got a decent-sized intro quest with a new X-Pack. No shit. There's a new intro quest? Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm definitely going to roll a new character. It's like kind of a sanctuary of darkness and air conditioning. The scene when they were crushing his brother. Whew. I was not supposed to be in that theater. I was way too young. I think one of my brothers got me and Katrina in or something like that. And I almost pissed myself. Like, I was at the point where I was like, I'm going to call my mom. I thought they were going to crush him. It scared the shit out of me. Mom and Dad is so weird. Did you stop it? I just watched that a couple weeks ago, and I've mentioned it a couple times, and no one in stream has seen it. What did you think? Because I kind of dug it. Mom and Dad with Nick Cage. I told you about it a few weeks ago, Rod, when I first watched it. It's that one where it's like the parents, something clicks in their head that makes them, instead of wanting to protect their children at all costs, they want to decimate their children at all costs. It's very graphic, very visceral, but I've never seen anyone do a movie like that before. And it was pretty wild to watch moms, like, this happens in like the first 5 minutes, take their car keys and just turn the temple area of their son's head into applesauce. Wow. Whoa. It's just called Mom and Dad. If I'm thinking about the same one you're thinking about, wow. It's got, is it Selma Blair? I think it's Selma Blair. I'm real bad. I mix up Selma Blair and Naomi Campbell, just their names all the time because they have dark hair and beautiful pale skin. I think it's Selma Blair. It's great. Nick Cage is fucking, I mean, he's always off the hinge, but movies like that are made for him. He's supposed to be off the hinge in that movie. The Beach, which, was that the one with Leo DiCaprio? Because same. Is it from the director of Crank? I didn't know that because I fucking love Crank too. No, that makes sense. I love Crank. It's the speed my mind goes at, and it just feeds me. Rod, you got to see it. It's very weird. It's just called Mom and Dad, and it's Nick Cage and Selma Blair are mom and dad. And it's like you kind of are following one family in particular as the world falls apart around them. Because, the theory or whatever, you guys have kids. I don't have kids. But when you have kids, like, something animalistic takes over where you would jump in front of a bus to save your child, even though you're probably going to die. Like, nothing stops you from saving your child. Whatever that is, somehow, and you never figure out why. Maybe you do. I don't know. No spoilers. Something flips. This is all within the first, 10 seconds of the movie. You find it all out because all the movie's action and it's great. They don't spend any time doing that warm, gushy part at the beginning of a movie that no one gives a fuck about. We use it to make the popcorn and make sure whatever we're eating is hot. You know that part of movies that none of us care about. It's not there. So don't worry. I'm not spoiling anything. But something in their heads triggers them to want to do the opposite of protect their kids at all costs, i.e. just fucking eliminate them, but not anyone else's kids. So you'll see parents, walking down the street with a bloody baseball bat with nails sticking out of it, in their underwear. but they have no aggression towards anyone else because obviously they've done what they needed to do. It's fucking wild. It's a trip. Give it a good go. If you like some horror. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes, hey. It's relatively new knives. I just saw it pop up on one of the I think it was it Netflix? Netflix or Hulu. Those are my two go-tos. It popped up just recently and I gave it a go because it was Nick Cage and he's a nut. And it worked for him. He plays a good nut. A good nut. Good. Amy Smart was beautiful. What happened? Well, she's probably still beautiful, but what happened to her? She just fell out of acting. With Nick Cage. Wait. The last thing you saw with Nick Cage, some Lovecraft. Oh my God, it was terrible. It was like The Taste of Colors or like The Shape of Colors. Alex, I know exactly the one you're talking about. I watched it too and I hated it. And I love Cthulhu shit. It was so fucking like, no. I don't like it. Sexy. Excuse me, ma'am. Can I please put my head between your magical thighs? Any day, anytime, honeybean. But you have to make the sound of the one-up mushroom in Mario. That's my only request. Thank you for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving it any swings for so fucking long, and being a friend and being awesome. How are you? I'm grinding up weed for 420. Sorry. 6 minutes, by the way. Wait, no. 6 minutes, yeah. Sorry. My math went weird. My head broke. No, you. I think I sort of enjoyed it, but like same time didn't know what was going on. Same. I don't like it was one of those I don't even have what's a word for that when you just don't really know how to feel about it. I think I wanted to like it and I did like most parts. It was just the what I imagine Trump's asshole looks like. You know what I mean. It was so kind of cheesy and I don't know. That part was just the one part that I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know about that. You know, the barn. Willy's Wonderland. Wait, yes, I did. Oh, yeah. I saw that one when it came out. That was fucking bizarre. Prisoners of Ghostland was the last Cage movie I saw. It was okay. I don't remember that one. Must have not really been that great. A crazy ass horror watch Men? Wait, what is that? Dude, I was literally thinking of picking up crocheting recently. Like, again, I have a shit ton of books, like just like what I call them recipe books, pattern books on how to make like little crochet animals and stuff like that. And I was literally thinking about picking it up recently again, just as something to do because it's starting to become fall, which means the sun is going away, which means Katie's gonna be cold, and I need something to do inside that keeps my hands busy. And I have a ton of really nice crocheting needles and shit because I used to do that stuff a lot, or hooks, excuse me. I knit a lot more than crochet, but crocheting's a lot easier if you ever have to make anything like 3D. In my opinion, like a stuffed animal, or you want to, crocheting is so much easier than knitting. Jesus Christ. The circle of magic. It's the circle of magic. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Me too. Did you see Everything? Oh, God. I fuck up the name every time. It's like Everything Everywhere All the Time. Everything, all the everywheres. The Wiener Fingers. Oh, it's so good. I bawled my eyes out multiple times and then laughed until I had to pause and pee multiple times. It's wild. It's so good though. If you like a good mindfuckery dystopian movie, if mother-daughter relationships emotionally ruin you, yeah, get some tissues maybe. Wear some chapstick. Flonase is suggested. 'Cause damn. Right? Oh, Bubblicious, same. I want it. So I just want it like on in the background all the time. It's so good. It's so weird. So good, but so weird. So weird and so fucking good. One of the best weird movies I've ever seen in my life. Easily. I like weird movies. And this was just so good. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Thank you. Is that what it was? Thank you. I'm terrible at names. But it was phenomenal. What's the name of the main actress that plays the mom? I fucking love her. I'm terrible with names. But she's just, what is she not good? What is she not the best in? Nothing. Michelle, how do you say her last name? Is it Yao? Michelle Yao? She's just a queen of everything. The queen of all. Queen Michelle Yeoh, thank you. I don't want to be a dick. She's the queen. I've just never not seen anything she's fantastic in. But the girl that plays her daughter, which I think I've only seen in one thing before, was phenomenal as well. Like, blow my fucking dick off me, phenomenal. The whole movie, stop it. Everything. It was all great. I can't. Everything, all the things. It was just great. I strongly suggest watching that movie if you want to have a good time. In Super Cop, oh my god, Memoirs of a Geisha. I think Memoirs of a Geisha is the first time I ever actually was like, I know this woman. I've seen her in so many things. Like, I finally looked up who she was, because she was always, I think she was a Bond girl at one point. I know, when she was really, really young. She's always kind of played a little bit of the female sidekick, a little bit of the quieter one, because she was learning English at the same time. And it's weird to see that history, because on top of being female, their names are never, top headlines. They're not glorified in that way. You always see like Bond and the villain, whatever. So I went on kind of a journey. I was like, who is this woman? I fucking love everything she's in. I love her. Must know she's great. If you've never seen Memoirs of Geisha, great movie, by the way, and book. I miss Jackie Chan movies. Those were some of my favorites. I mean, I still watch them. I just miss them coming out regularly. They were great. Oh my God, River, I would die if you would. Yes, please. Hold on. Let me give you a permit. Yes, please. 2 minutes to 4:20, by the way. See, I still haven't seen Star Trek. I gotta watch it. Johnny Liz, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for the follow. She wasn't a typical Bond girl. She was his equal and didn't sleep with him. Really? Oh, that makes me so happy. I've never seen that Bond film. I know. I grew up in more of a Godfather home. Hi. Knocked my weed over. Rumble in the Bronx was a life changer for me. Oh my God. I think we owned that as a kid. Wait. When did that movie come out? I might be thinking of something else. We had we didn't have TV as a kid, so we had we had like a movie shelf, and it had very specific movies on it, and I can remember the order they were in and everything. And the movie I'm thinking of was right next to Green Street Hooligans. Not that they were organized by year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the one. I fucking loved it. Any movie we had, I saw 5 million times because we had so few. She's even more of a queen now, Pucky. God damn. 1 minute? 4:20. It's 4:20, bitches. It's time to cheers. The game just split in all the graphics for me on the game just split in half. I might have to restart it. It might be struggling because of my monitor settings or something. I don't know. Drunken Master's great. I don't know if I have a favorite with her in it, to be completely honest. Wasn't she in Hidden Tiger Dragon? Again, names, stoned. Don't worry about it. Happy 420. Wasn't she in that as well? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Thank you. Thank you, Odious, for being my brain today. Appreciate you. I fucking love that movie. I haven't seen it in years. I really need to watch it again soon. It's one of the, I think it's honestly rated like among people who are better than me as one of the most visually stunning movies in the world. Like that's ever come out. I think it is. It's so pretty. If you haven't seen it, holy shit. If you're like, I don't really like kung fu movies. First off, what? Second off, give it a try. Jesus Christ. Smoke a bowl. Put it on. Happy 420. Cheers with what you got. It doesn't have to be marijuana. I do live in a recreationally legal state, i.e. Colorado, where it is recreationally legal if you're over the age of 21, and I'm barely, so here I am. But I don't encourage illegal drug use or abuse or otherwise. If you got caffeine, I mean, water, whatever. Hydrating's not an option. Do that. I don't remember The Mummy 3, honestly. I watched the first two a lot, but the third one was kind of like... Didn't they not have the... I think, wasn't it just the brother in the third one? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember. It's not one... I love the first one. I love The Mummy. I own the trilogy because I'm a sick person. I also own that vampire werewolf one that's got what's-her-fuck in the tight latex bodysuit. That's what she's good. That's... You know what I'm talking about. There are some things that are worth being owned. Yeah, Rachel Weisz dropped out, and didn't the dude, what is his name? God damn it. I'm just farting on his name, but I think he dropped out too. Underworld. I have the Underworld trilogy or whatever. How many? Yeah, I think I only own 3. They might have come out with more, but I own 3. Brendan Fraser, thank you. I think he dropped out of it too. I don't think he was in the 3rd one, was he? See, I don't remember. I haven't watched it as much. Second one was fun though. I liked that one with their kid. Van Helsing was decent. Not one I reach for. Rachel Weisz is a queen. I watched Constantine recently. Worth it. He was in the 3rd one. See, I just haven't seen it. Don't go by my judgment. I really like Brendan Fraser. Tom Cruise. Wait, there's a 4th one? What the fuck? A different woman played his wife in the 3rd? Did they play it off like it was still her? Wait, did they play it off like there was a divorce, or were they just like, no, this is absolutely Rachel Weisz? Vice, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. They straight murdered the female lead in the 3rd. Dang! Rough. Wait, what's Disobedience? Is that a new one? I love Rachel Weisz. I own the new Oz, like Wizard of Oz movies, simply because she's in it. It's a terrible film. Don't watch it. But she's beautiful. And spoilers, evil. Same person? That's sad. He didn't drop out anything. He got blacklisted because he spoke out against his abuser. Who did? No shit. Who got blacklisted, Mercs? Brendan Fraser was blacklisted because he spoke out against an abuser? No shit. Is that why he disappeared for so many years? And has just recently came back in Doom Patrol? By the way, amazingly so. Wow. I had no idea. That is so heartbreaking to me. I didn't know. I mean, how would I have known? He probably wanted to be private. Jesus, fuck, that's sad. That breaks my soul. That is very sad. Ugh. Humanity is disgusting. Just measured Jelly Bean's shed from last night, and she's she's at least 4 feet 6 inches. How big do they get? She can get about 5 feet, right? I almost can't. I feel like she can get about, like, that's like max though, isn't it? She is a big bee. Jewish woman comes home due to her father's death and rekindles a relationship with another woman, and they try to hide it from their family. Oh, that sounds like a heartbreaking drama, but probably well done. Sad. He had zero. Oh my god, he had no idea he had such a fan base. So he didn't fight against it or anything. That fucking breaks my soul. I loved everything he was in. He was great. George of the Jungle, are you kidding me? Shit was hilarious. The fuck? Jane is cool. I love Jane. She's just so I love her, and she makes me uncomfortable at the same time. I think she probably does that for a lot of people who just had, not the brightest childhood. Like, there are some scenes with Jane that I seriously have to kind of hold a pillow close and cover. I do this because if I don't, my tummy might fall out, if that makes sense. Not like literally, but like kind of. I'm sure you know what I mean. It's a little much. The game is freezing. I'm going to restart it. Or it's chopping. The music sounds fine, though. It's weird. I was trying to remember the name. They call it a himbo. What the fuck is a himbo again? I forgot. There was a couple of her episodes that I was huge Waterworks for. For Jane's. Oh, yeah. Yes. Same Spiff. I was kind of scared for her, like, origin story. I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. I jizzled a pizzle for my nizzle, and now Gizmo Daddy won't let me out of my knizzle. What if you took a shizzle on the Knizzle's door? Izzle. That breaks my heart for Brendan Fraser. That really is sad. It sounds like I'm saying Fraser the show. Not, you know what I mean. That's very sad. I read the Rick James wiki page, and he was friends with Jay Sebring, who was going to invest in his music in 1969. He invited Rick to a party at Sharon Tate's house. Oh my God. Talk about wrong place, wrong time. Is Possessor good? That's actually on my watch list, Knives. I haven't watched it yet. Oh, a himbo is a male bimbo. Oh, a dumb pretty? Like a, at least you're pretty? At least you're pretty? I used to get that a lot. It wasn't very nice. I don't think I'm dumb. I'm just kind of clumsy. Don't let the blonde hair fool you. My stepdad says that a lot, and I still kind of don't understand it. Is someone who's attractive but real dumb in a cute way? Okay. All right. Sure. The uncut version. Heyo, I will always try to get the uncut version if that is a feasible thing. The game won't even let me quit now. I just hear the music. It probably is. Did any other updates or anything get pushed for Destiny today? Because I know there was a big one yesterday. Heard about the Kiwi Farms Cloudflare controversy. Wait, no. Kiwi Farms? The fuck? No? I'm a dead of winter child. I wish I was a summer child. You precious sweet summer child. Oh, at least you're pretty. Yeah, I know that one. I like people who think. They're my favorite. Brandon Fraser is also in Doom Squad oh, it's great. If you haven't seen Doom, is it Doom Squad, Doom Patrol? Am I saying it wrong? Doom Squad or Doom Patrol? Or are they different things? I don't remember. But one of them has him in the big, like, mechanic. No, you're cool. I fuck names up constantly. Don't ever apologize. It's me. I don't know. I'm going with chat. I'm very bad at it, too. It's fine. If it wasn't in my would you like to continue list on whatever I'm watching it on, I would never rewatch it because I'd never remember the names of anything. It's terrible. But Doom, it's great. I really like it. Doom Patrol is really good. I think one more season's going to come out. I'm not 100%. Yeah, there are parts about it I don't like, but I don't want to spoil it for people if you haven't watched it yet. It's cool. It's similar to like the vibe of like Umbrella Academy. It's like a misfit group of people who have strange powers and they don't know why and they're trying to figure out why and you kind of get to figure out why. But it's adults. Like of varying ages and varying adult traumas and whatnot. Have I spoiled anything? I don't think so. Just fucking watch it. It's got Brendan Fraser. Are you kidding me? Playing an asshole. Like, it's great. Like, he just gets to vent. It's fantastic. Did you finish it? I didn't finish it. I got to... Marigold is no more. Do you know what I mean? That was the episode I ended because I had to go to sleep. But that was predictable and sad. I called it. And I just sat angry about it. And I was like, if it happened, I'm just so mad. I didn't think it's going to happen. I can't. And then it did. And I was like, I like marigolds. That's sad. We're like some kind of suicide patrol. Is it good though, Viata? Like, do you think that it wrapped up pretty well? Was it good? Thank you. Odious, give it seriously. If you like The Boys, I think you'll like it. It's not nearly as gruesome. Well, there's some pretty visceral parts, but it's not as dark. But it's equally as adult matters and whatnot. I.e., I would definitely say, if you haven't watched Doom Patrol, there are some triggers. I.e., there are a few characters in the show who previously in their life have suffered various assaults, including sexual assault, but not limited to. And they do have some flashbacks. Nothing graphic, but absolutely you know what's going on. And they're giving backstory and explaining what's going on with people. And that can be triggering. So I don't want anyone going in blind if that kind of stuff, like, really... Like I said, like, there were some parts with Jane who is... We love Jane. I adore Jane. I mean, who can't? Who doesn't? Come on. But there were parts where I literally was like this. Or like with my dog like this. Because they're very real. They don't exaggerate. Actually, it's interesting. Zach and I, when we were watching it, we watched a couple of those Jane episodes together. And because we're on the topic, he made a comment like, I hate the trope that if any woman has mental illness of any kind, it's always because of sexual assault. And I was sitting next to him, like crunched up because my heart was aching, and I looked at him and I was like, something along the line of, or maybe it's not a fucking trope. And he like went, well, that hit really hard. I've never forgot it. And it was because of that show that we had very short conversation like that, but it was very like, it's like a white person trying to judge where sundown counties are and looking ignorant as fuck. It's like a big white man being like, I hate the trope that every woman fucked up's been sexually assaulted. White woman, maybe it's not a trope. I felt a little mean. I was feeling a little sassy because of the show, but he didn't take it meanly, thankfully. And he just like, he still sits around and thinks about it. Sometimes he'll bring it up and be like, man, that still hurts me inside. And I'm like, I didn't mean to hurt you. But sometimes reality just sucks and can't ignore it, you know? Ooh, I'm smoking the big one. What was it called? It's the big one, just the jar. The fuck cake or whatever. We're just gonna call it fuck cake, bitch cake. The erroneous symbols cake. It's good though. Weed, that too. Greg, I love you. I mixed feelings about it. Is there gonna be another season? I think there's one more season. I think someone told me that the day before yesterday there will be one more season of the show. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think so. Spiff, did you watch it? I don't know how else to say it. I don't want to say any spoilers. There goes my hero. Oh my god, Greg. If you fuck off, wash your hands before and after. PP health is body health. So so you looked it up. So we either get one more season of Doom Patrol and Titans or they both get canceled. You would think they would know. Like, wouldn't they be filming that by now? Or creating that, at least? Or something? I have too much power. Brittany is overcome. Oh, no shit. Okay, so Puck said they just finished filming a couple weeks ago. So they did film it, but I hope they don't not put it out. I just want some sort of a wrap up in it, at least. And I really like that actress. If you watch the Sabrina the Teenage Witch series, unfortunately, on Netflix, the lady who plays her teacher possessed by Lilith, spoilers, show's been out for a bit. Lilith, whatever. She's in it. She's really fun. I really like her. She's a fun actress. She's very expressive. She's got kind of a craziness to her I dig. She's got like nutter hair. She's real fun to watch. I very much enjoy her on screen. And she's in it. Is that her name, Michelle Gomez? I can't remember. I don't think I've ever looked up her real name, actually. These are the only two things I've ever seen her in ever that I knew who she was this Sabrina show, which don't waste your life hours. Ugh, I didn't like the last like season of it. I think there was just so many letdowns for me. Like the first season was cool. Second season was all right. And then it just got to a point where anything that had to do with her friends, I didn't care. And it didn't really matter in any terms of the story. Like Harvey didn't even really matter anymore. And like the guy that came in to play Lucifer was like the most fucking vanilla, like the blandest, watered down, sad vanilla version of something they could find and call Lucifer. I was heartbroken. It was so bad. But the first couple seasons were great. Hail Satan. I still use those emotes. Zelda's emotes were great. But I think a lot of it's just a victim of bad writing and stuff and whatever. What do you do? It was fun to watch. And Brendan Fraser is in a movie called The Whale. I hear. Ooh, is it new? Ooh, I'm gonna write that down. I didn't know he was coming out in anything new. That's good. I'm glad he's getting work because that. I mean, it's just sad. That's heartbreaking. Like Lucifer, but his name was Tim, and he worked at Geek Squad. Worse, his name was Tim, and he was an Apple genius. You know. If Dennis from It's Always Sunny was named Tim and worked as an Apple genius. That It was so sadly boring. I was like, man, you have the opportunity to stop it. Stop it. That being said, who's ever going to be Peter Stormare ever as the devil? Tim Curry. Peter Stormare, come on. Come on. Come on. It's not out yet. No, but I just want it on my radar. Oh, Alex, it wasn't worth it. They didn't even though it was getting canceled, they didn't wrap up anything, really. It just, like, everything was, it kind of felt like the last season of Game of Thrones that doesn't exist. You know? Like, they just threw away 20 plot lines that you liked better than the main plot line to wrap up the main plot line real quick. It was just real sad. And it had a lot of potential. And I think the girl who played Sabrina was phenomenal. She was great. Although they way overpainted her lips all the time. And I was like, oh my God, please let her at least look like she knows how to put on fucking lipstick. Please, come on, she's a witch. She can be like, perfect lipstick, but chink, and it should happen. This is not the way. Help! Help me! It hurts. Seatown, honestly, any boring is subjective, right? About a French king? Ooh. And the plot of The Whale is about a 600-pound man tries to reconnect with his daughters years after leaving his wife for a man and then going south. Sad. I hope it's not sad. That sounds like it's going to be... That reminds me of What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and I feel like it's going to end up sad. I love Tilda Swinton. What about her? Are you talking about Constantine? Tilda Swinton's amazing. Tilda Swinton's the only person to ever play Gabriel. Like, who could ever play Gabriel? Like, okay. I take that back. Brienne of Tarth / the actual actress's name. I don't know, man. Can't even put them against each other. It's like Jokers. Like, can you compare Nicholson to Ledger? No, you can't. Different interpretations and both phenomenal. Holy shit. So good. So good. Is her name Gwendolyn? Gwendolyn Christie? Is it Gwendolyn Christie? Am I saying the wrong? That sounds right. She's great. Also one of us huge, very tall people. But she did so... If you haven't watched the Sandman series, I guess she doesn't play Gabriel, but damn. She does. No spoilers, just watch it or read it. It's great. Wow. I think Knives and I were texting about it immediately after I watched it. Like, the day I watched it, I was like, oh my God. That was how... Is that the best Lucifer I've ever seen in my life? Maybe. I don't know. She scared me more than most. Leto... I think Jared Leto's lost his mind. Morbin time. That's all I have to say about that. Leto was horrible in Suicide Squad. He was amazing in Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's almost like I don't know what happened, because I love Fight Club. There's a few movies, Requiem of a Dream, however you word it. One of my favorite movies ever, even though I don't know the name, I love the movie. He's in a lot of things that I fucking adore, and then there was like this turning. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I think it might have been my favorite. It's a toss-up between her episode and Death. And the Death episode, not that I, like, super enjoyed it. Like, oh my God, I'd watch that over and over. But I was shuddering. I wasn't, like, snot crying. There were tears going down my face, and I was just shaking. It was so... Like, I had to, like, go outside with the dogs and walk around in the dark for a minute. And I was just thinking to myself, like, he must have spoken to healthcare workers. Like, they must have interviewed a nurse or an RT or a doc or some fucking shit. Because some of the shit she says is... I'm going to cry again thinking about it. It's too real. I've literally said it verbatim. Some of it. And not that it's the same, but damn. That. And that I loved the Netflix interpretation of Death as the character they hired to play Death. Fucking great. Like, she did... Chillingly good job. Chillingly good job. He likes underage girls. All right, we're not into that. Anti-Leto. Not that I was ever pro him. Fight Club's a really good book. Decent movie. You know. But yeah, that actress, fuck, dude. She just ripped my heart out, man. Ooh. I hope for the spinoff where Lucifer bails out of hell because they're bored of being the groundkeeper, like in the comics. Would be funny if Sandman's Lucifer met Netflix's Lucifer. Oh my god, that would be sick. I loved the guy who played Lucifer in the Netflix Lucifer show. It was everybody else in the show that drove me nuts. I was thinking Leto, like Jared Leto. That's who we were talking about, right? The nut who was in Morbius. Because no, thank you. If he's into little girls, like underage women, no. I am in exactly negative support of that kind of bullshit. Not that I was supporting the dude, but I can actively not support that shit. Not that I have a problem with it. I think he's pretty much off his rocker now. Didn't see Morbius. Not on my fucking radar. What happened is he started 30 Seconds to Mars and then created a cult. Puck, are those the only steps though? I feel like I'm not trying to insult your intelligence, but like sorry. So, here's what happened. He started 30 Seconds to Mars, kind of a pop rock band, and then he created a cult. There was nothing in between. No? For real? Boom, math works. I mean, I can't argue it. I haven't made a band or made a cult, so I can't disprove it either. But like, does he actually have a cult? I heard that during the beginning of COVID, or like right before COVID hit, he and a bunch of his fans went to an island to like meditate or something for like years, and then he just came back and was like, my dudes, I look like Jesus and I didn't even know COVID was a thing. It's like, whatever. It's not real because none of us got it. And then like half the people that went to the island with him died immediately by getting COVID when they came back. Is that the cult? That's the cult. Okay. That scares me. What is, okay. Yeah, we don't make like cult. Yeah. Serious. If it's that's not, that's how you kill people, which he did by that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do some reading on good old Leto. He hasn't been on my radar because I'm not a fan. I too want to destroy something beautiful. Oh, he thinks he's Jesus? Is that happening? What? The band invited fans who call themselves the Echelon to a retreat in Croatia where Leto, dressed in white robes, hosted hundreds of his devotees on a 3-day music festival complete with yoga and movie screenings. The band tweeted photos of Leto, I never know how to say his name, leading hundreds of people, also dressed in white, captioned, yes, this is a cult, Mars Island. I don't like it. What? Oh, yeah, I have some reading to do. That's terrible and horrible. It's terrible and horrible. So here's what happened. She started streaming 8 years ago, and she started a cult. Honestly, that makes a lot more sense, Zoe. Tell me I'm wrong. We're probably a lot tighter than he is with his fans. I'm going to be real. Which probably is why I don't start a cult, because I give a fuck. Let's cheers to that. Kill, rape, marry underage women. It's just, cults have never been a good idea. Historically speaking, up to date, cults, we hear about them because they are bad. And they commit horrific crimes against human beings, and they brainwash, and it's just the worst. Yes, there is odious. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Kelty, just a little bit. Yeah, I was just going till 5 because I started late because my fucking game took forever to download. But I need to off stream tonight. I have some work to do on it. I think what I need to do is I need to make sure the resolution of the monitor, the resolution of the game, and the resolution on OBS all match up exactly the same. And I need to check some other settings in OBS because it's very choppy, lots of screen tearing for you and me. And we're just like, we keep knocking down the graphics and making it shittier looking with like no better performance. So I got to go look into some stuff. And it kind of froze and I closed it and now it's doing a little update. So I'm guessing maybe there's an update. Who knows? It's been a fun day of tech support. Let me tell you, I wouldn't survive without chat. You guys seriously helped me so much and I am very thankful. Cheers. Good idea, Knives. I'm gonna fucking do that right now. I wouldn't have remembered, and it would have been a nightmare. Thank you. Hopefully that won't be a problem. I think there was probably some, like, game growing pains going on, and I didn't really do anything. I just, like, you're a witch. Yeah, I might fucking, like, delete my taskbar. And they're done that. They're very manipulative, and even smart, educated people fall for them. You know, there's really good interviews and I guess talks by people who have escaped cults on YouTube, and I've watched a lot of them. Not because I've been in a cult per se. I am a recovering Catholic, which arguably, they do chop up little penises. And they are, like, the vast majority of them are all insanely well-educated people, like college professors and stuff, like articulately educated people that get sucked in. And it's heartbreaking. The amount of, like, oh, it's just heartbreaking. I won't go into it. Not at the end of stream. Fuck that. Do you mute yourself when you smoke? I noticed that I've never heard your bong bubbling. No, it's because I have a directional mic, which is great and absolutely the worst thing ever. But unless I am speaking directly into the end of the mic, it doesn't pick up shit. So because the bubbling's all happening... Ooh, there's smoke. Because the bubbling's happening down here. It's got to be right there. But that's because there's so many sounds in my house. And remember when I didn't have AC? You guys didn't get to experience the sound, but I had like 5 enormous fans blowing in the house all the time just to try to cool it down to like a livable temperature. And the sound was astronomical. So getting one of these mics was kind of necessary for a bit for that. I might change it one day because it's really hard. Like if Rod comes over to visit, we have to do this back and forth. It's impossible to get, because even just here, you start to completely lose whoever's talking. That is the worst. That's the only thing that really bugs me. Other than that, it's great. Yeah, absolutely. I think you, Tabin, made the taskbar stay up after you changed your resolution. It's a dumb game thing. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, I try never to alt-tab out of games anymore simply because that shit happens and it drives me nuts. Oh, God. When you can't alt-tab out of a game, like, come on. It's 20... We're going to space in dicks, for fuck's sake. No pun intended. We really are. Like, help me, help you. Jesus Christ. All right, I gotta find someone cool to host. I gotta go walk my dogs and shit. It's so weird. Last night, I don't know what time the sun's completely gone, but the sun is absolutely going down so much faster than it was. It was gone in like 5 minutes. Like, I was gonna go outside and weed, and suddenly it was literally pitch black. I was like, what in the fuck happened? Ooh, do you have Twitch Prime? Yes. Ooh, there's Twitch loot? Is it Destiny Twitch loot? Because I will. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Big Melon Lady streams? I wish. Just like, you know, those baby melon streams. Oh, I definitely will check it then. Thank you. Skip your 420? Bitch. As much as I love all the 420s, if I don't walk my dogs, I might kill them. And that'll be on you. Do you want that, Schmiff? Do you fucking want that? Just kidding. For real, though. It gets dark so fast, I gotta walk my dogs. Who turned off the lights? Oh, you know, my God. Only Rod wouldn't know. Usually get a ship, an exotic gun, skin for the exotic, and an emote usually. And then you get extra stuff if you do, like, the banana and stuff. The iron banana's pretty fun. But I'm gonna literally go walk my dogs and then spend my evening fixing up my resolutions and making this shit run smooth for tomorrow. Because I want to play more and I want to play with you guys. But, until it's running smooth, I ain't gonna join any fire teams or be on Discord because it is bar impossible to... That's too many voices in my head telling me how to fix things at one time. I just can't do it. Gotta fix it first. So, you know. Thank you, Brittany, for being ridiculously awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you all for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow morning, bright and early. Yeah, nothing's interrupted for me because I stream in the morning. And then Sunday, for those who don't remember, I shall enlighten thee. Yes, tomorrow we're doing Legos, by the way. So, if you were not around last Sunday, we started building Lego BB-8, and I am absolutely officially addicted. I cannot stop thinking about it. It's so, like, tactily satisfying clicking the little pieces together and following the instructions and it actually turning out right. It's incredible. But we're gonna probably finish that tomorrow, so that should be really fun. I fucking love Legos. It's so much fun. And then Sunday, what I was gonna say is at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, Central, 2 p.m. You know, you do the shit. You can do it. I promise. I'm in Mountain Time, so that's what I'm gonna say. It's 1 p.m. Mountain Time. I will be on Zach's stream, so that is twitch.tv/Ezekiel_III. Ezekiel the Third. Because him and the Chad, and probably a lot of you guys assisted, raised over $30,000 for charity for a children's hospital. I can't remember which organization it is exactly, but fucking phenomenal. Like, that's a lot. That's a chunk of cash. That's amazing. And there were lots of different stepping stones, i.e. shaving him and whatnot. But one of them was doing the hot sauce challenge with myself and Scott and Bree. So 1 p.m. on Sunday, we will be at Scott's house. He's like setting up cameras nice in his dining room and everything. And we'll be there doing the hot sauce challenge. And it's like they have some sort of like interview question game that we're incorporating into it. I know nothing about it, but it's something to do with horrible questions, hot sauce that makes everything hurt inside. I don't know. It's great. It's worth it. Charity's amazing. I would do it. I'd do it for 10 grand. Come on. Gotta help people out. But shit's amazing. I'm excited. I'm excited just to hang out with Scott and Bree. We very rarely get adult time. But yeah, that's it. So tomorrow morning, bring some weed and some coffee, and we'll chill and do Lego. We built like the entire inner mechanism on Sunday. So that tomorrow, I'm pretty sure we make like literally almost 4 identical pieces as like the ball body, and then we're gonna make his head and everything because the inside's done. Like his little lighter. I did that. So many tiny pieces, but god damn it, was it fucking satisfying. It feels real nice, all I'm gonna say. Seriously, it's like the fidget toys. If you've ever had a fidget toy, Lego. Lego, weed, coffee. How better to spend a chill Saturday morning? I don't know. I'm going to be very honest with you. Like, that sounds fantastic to me. On stream or not. That just sounds incredible. All right, I'm going to take off. I'm going to host Zach because it's Indie Friday instead of Saturday. Because tomorrow does interrupt his day. But I love watching games get played for me, so I don't have to buy them to see if they're good or not. Let's use and abuse tits. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Be good. Wash your bong. Wash your hands. Brush your teeth. All the things. And yeah, I'm dreading Sunday. Pray for me. That's it. I'll see you later. Bye. Huh.